What's up, everybody? Welcome into stream. How we doing? All right, how we feeling, folks? What's good? What's new? What's going on in your lives right now? I hope that everybody's well. Happy that you're here, tuning in with us. Hope that things are super cool and fun. Glad to have you here with us this fine morning. Happy Thursday morning. Oh, man. I'm here for some Twig. Looking forward to some Twig time. I hope that you guys are as well. Congratulations to Mayfly on claiming first. I put some chats in the clap there for you. We got a fun day planned. We're gonna go through Twig. We've got our song schedule for the week, and then we're gonna play next best games. Here's the deal, though. I don't know if I'm gonna RNG because I have a lot of games that I still want to get to that I haven't gotten to, so I may handpick some that I'm really excited about, if that's okay. I know I should feel guilty. I'm breaking the rules. I'm breaking the rules of the randomizer, but it is what it is. I will say more when we get to it, but that actually may be a new part of our stream schedule. Is I'm kind of thinking we might try to do demos on Mondays. We'll see, because I've really enjoyed this. I don't know if you guys have enjoyed Next Fest. I hope you have. Do give me feedback if you're like, hey Nate, this is a bad idea. But I think what I like about it is that you don't have to be at every single one. So like there's no continuity that you need to be at each stream for. You can just hop in on Mondays and know that we're going to play demos. It's going to be new games every time. It's always going to be something different. It'll bump up my list of games played this year, which is perfection. All right. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Got a bunch of meetings today, so I probably won't be around for games. Should be good for Twig, though. Sounds good, Cam. Have you gotten to play any of Eternites? I don't know if you were around for what happened whenever I raided Jate. So we played Eternites Tuesday night, right? And then raided out to Jate, and Jate was like, well, what Next Best games did you play? And so I had him look them up, and he was like, oh, like Eternites is not popping up for me. What's the deal with that? And I was like, I don't know. And then it turns out that it's because it has nudity in it. Or at least is flagged for nudity. So I was like, great. Can't believe that I played that on my Christian Minecraft server. What was I thinking? Hey, welcome in, Icarus. I'm assuming it's Icarus with some fun decorations on either side. Happy almost birthday. My birthday was almost exactly a month ago. We're almost exactly a month apart. Not yet, I need to try it still. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing more of Eternites, but probably not on stream unless they have settings that are like, I'm assuming it's like heavy ESRB ratings where the nudity that they're talking about is really like just some inappropriate costumage. Hey yo, what's up, FCDP? How we doing? Welcome in, Raiders. What's good? Welcome. So many bombs. Look at all those Pocket Mans just exploding all over the place. Goodness gracious. Well, welcome in. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. Welcome to Checkpoint Church, church for nerds, geeks, and gamers. What were y'all doing this morning? Reading through some scripture? Welcome in, Ukulele. Glad that y'all are here. Yeah, so we are really a church online. We are mainly on Discord, but we do reach people through Twitch. And every Thursday, we have a thing called Twig, the Week in Geek. So you're here just in time for Jeopardy, and then we're going to do some Twig and go through some of the weekly geekly news, looking at it through a Christian perspective of how does this do good, how does it do no harm, and how does it help us grow as people. So John Wesley's 3 rules that we follow here. We are a Methodist community, and so we try to follow John Wesley's stuff along the way as we're interpreting and as we're experiencing life together. But thanks for being here. And then we're playing Next Fest games. So if you don't know what Next Fest is, it is a humongous festival of indie demos. Indie demos, games made by indies over on Steam. There are literally like 12,000 games that people have posted. And so we've been playing through demos all week long, and we're going to continue that after Twig today. But thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I would love to have something fun to do for raiders. Some kind of fun something. We need to develop some kind of plan. Some kind of way to make it even more exciting.
What's the letter of the day?
Movie gaming got chop
on. Got chop on.
All right. Here we go, Zando. First up, we'll do your gotcha fun, then we'll do your movie game. It appears to be Gamba. What did I win? I think you just won a Stream Avatars thing. Nice, 1 for 1 today, baby. Welcome back from the void. All right, so good chance you're gonna win some channel points here today, folks. We're gonna start with Zando's movie game. Then we're gonna do. Actually, no, we should do it the exact opposite way. All right, the way that we do Gamba, which is actually somewhat problematic because we're kind of talking about this during Twig today. Oh no! Is we answer a question from the "Do you know me" thing. Black Cap was having problems. Oh no! Hence the void. Has Nerd Pastor Nate? So the question is: has Nerd Pastor Nate ever thrown up in public? Yes, no. I'm gonna post that up on the chat for 1 minute. You bet your channel points on whether or not you think I have or haven't, and then whoever is correct gets points. Whoever is incorrect loses points. So, bet your channel points. 1 minute on the clock. I do see now that our ad viewers didn't hear any of that, but it's a prediction. It's a bet. While that's processing, Zando, here's your movie game. A rooster attempts to teach a bunch of egg layers to fly so they don't fall victim to an obnoxious jeweler with a dangerous gambling addiction. Zando, a rooster attempts to teach a bunch of egg layers to fly so they don't fall victim to an obnoxious jeweler with a dangerous gambling addiction. Good one. Good one. Heck yeah. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 movie game. It is Chicken Run Cut Gems. Chats in the clap. Chicken Run Cut Gems. All right, the prediction is over. Not many points. Hilariously enough, only points will be lost because I have never. Mayfly, you just stare at your winnings. Actually, you don't, because you were the one that predicted it and predicted wrong. I've never thrown up in public. I've only ever thrown up in the middle of the night. Now, of course, I guess if you wanted to nuance this, you could say, like, I was at one point a child and I spat up. Ooh, look at my tongue. No, coffee tongue! Oh, gross. I feel like I need to go brush my teeth now. Yeah, that's gross. Disgusting. He's disgusting. Now I'm gonna have, like, small mouth the entire stream because I don't want you guys to see my tongue. Boo! I know. It's the truth, though. I will do just about anything to avoid the stomach bug. All right, we're going to play Jeopardy next. If you've never been around for us, whenever we play Jeopardy, the way that we do this game is we play Jeopardy. So I will read off the prompt, and you will have the opportunity to answer. Be the first one in the chat to give the answer. You do not have to answer in the form of a question. That's just too much work to keep up with. I don't feel like doing that. So instead, just answer with what you believe the answer to be. The first person that drops that in the chat, I will give the points to. We do this every single quarter, so we re-up at our next checkathon, which will be in August. So you have until August to climb that leaderboard and see what you can do. So let's start out with our first one. It's worth our maximum amount of points that we allow, 2,000 points. The category is art. The answer, A masterpiece of this type of painting is Francisco de Zurbarán's with lemons, oranges, and a rose. A masterpiece of this type of painting is Francisco de Zurbarán's with lemons, oranges, and a rose. It is indeed still life. Chats in the clap to Zando. Raking in those 2K points. All right, and our next one, our final Jeopardy prompt, we do 2 every single stream, is actually a final Jeopardy. So we'll do an RNG. Okay, Google, pick a number between 1 and 20. 700 points. 700 points on the board. Here we go. The answer. The category is female firsts. Female firsts. 1933, this new head of the Department of Labor became the first female cabinet member. In 1933, this new head of the Department of Labor became the first female cabinet member. Not many of us were born. It is not Margaret Bonfield. That may have been a great guess. I have no idea who that even is. I don't know who any of these people are. This is a tough one. This is worth way more than 700 points. I'm going to put a timer up on the screen, see who can get this. It is Frances Perkins. Timer's gone. Congratulations to Zando on those 700. No idea where you pulled that knowledge from. If that is like a deep laden U.S. history memory, I've never heard that name in my entire life. I did not do A-Push though. Does everybody know what A-Push is? Who knows what A-Push is? A-P-U-S-H. Does everybody know A-Push? Was that a thing or was that just my age? My exact age of people? My tongue looks terrible and I just keep drinking coffee. All right, well, we are going to hop directly into Twig. So if you've never been a part of Twig before, you know what it is. Sounds familiar. It is indeed AP US history. I didn't know who knew, like, AP. When did AP classes become a thing? The only AP classes that I did were English. I did exclusively AP English. I didn't really like homework. But I loved writing. If you guys can't figure out that I love writing after seeing all the work that I do at Checkpoint and everywhere else, it was in fact not advanced politics under subtle haberdashery. That's actually, that's another thing entirely. Okay. Let us move right on into Twig. Folks, if you've never been a part of Twig before, you do not need to go anywhere. You don't have to hop off stream. Stay engaged. Stay in the chat. Keep on having fun and engaging with the questions, the news, the things that we tackle. This is just our weekly geekly news show in which we tackle a bunch of news things that are going on in the geeky world within our reigns of our 3 rules as best as we can, and just trying to engage in whatever media is out there. So, enjoy Twig. We're going to get right on into it. I'm going to go ahead and first pause Spoofy, and then we're going to get right into the intro, and I will see you all on the other side. All right, folks, welcome to The Week in Geek. This is our weekly geekly news show that we do here at Checkpoint Church, live every single Thursday on twitch.tv/checkpointchurch. If you're in the chat right now, this is a live interactive show, so be sure to say hi, YouTube, to everybody watching this on YouTube as it has been edited and put out there. If you're listening on our podcast version, then you can't see everybody saying, hey, YouTube, but just assume that there are hundreds of millions, billions of people right now saying hello to YouTube because they're so happy that the YouTubers are here. And that's a good reminder to go watch this on YouTube if you want to catch it after the fact. But you could also listen to our podcast feed. We appreciate that as well. We got a lot to get through today. A lot of big news has happened. I did miss 2 weeks. We're not going to be going over the week 24 that we would have been talking about. We're just going to skip to whatever happened in the past week here, with the exception being sort of one that was somewhat relevant, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. We always start the show the same way. What have you watched? What have you read? What have you played in the past week? What have you watched? What have you read? What have you played in the past week? If you're in the chat live right now, let me know what those might be. If you're watching this on YouTube later, drop it down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what's going on in your life, what kind of media you are consuming. As for me, I just finished up the second season of Tokyo Revengers, which is one of my favorite anime of all time. I'm not quite done with the manga, but I'm definitely working my way through it. And I enjoy the heck out of this show. I highly recommend it to anybody. I think it's so good, especially if you like our nerdy sermons, because this upcoming nerdy sermon is definitely going to be about Tokyo Revengers Season 2. I have been reading A Psalm for the Wild Built, which is actually a book that we're reading together here at Checkpoint. If you want to join our book club over on Fable, I encourage you to do so. I'm enjoying it. I'm almost done with it. I have had so many moments from this book that have been like, wow, that's so deep. So I'm loving it. Highly recommend it. If you want to join us, it's not too late. You can certainly catch up. You just got to read at quite the pace. But we'll continue doing that with more books and more recommendations as we go forward. So feel free to join our book club to talk about things like that. And as far as what I'm playing, I am working my way through Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice pretty consistently. I'm just really enjoying that one and having fun with the story. It is a bit ridiculous, but what Ace Attorney game is not? So again, let me know what you're playing down in the chat section. I see Zando's playing SF6, trying to like Tears of the Kingdom. I just cannot imagine not obsessing over that game. It was a game that like I couldn't not love it. It was the perfect game for me. Cam says Secret Invasion started last night. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to watch Secret Invasion to see if I can plunder it for a nerdy sermon, but it's definitely not my bread and butter. Time will tell how it pans out. And Icarus says, lately I have been playing Diablo 4. Last anime I watched a week ago was Blue Lock. Blue Lock's so good! I love Blue Lock. I enjoyed that one. We have a nerdy sermon on that one as well, so feel free to check that one out on our YouTube channel somewhere. With that, we're going to get into our news for the week, which I actually need to change some things real fast. Because for some reason, boink. Oh no, hang on. Okay, now I see what happened. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Now we're going to get into some of the news for the week, some of the headlines and things that are going on. Again, feel free to engage in the chat if you're here, if any of these spark your interest, or if you want to say any more about them. We're actually going to be starting with Twitch. So if you haven't heard yet, Twitch has unveiled its newest Partner Plus program, which aims to enable streamers to earn a larger share of their subscription revenue on the platform. The program provides streamers with a 70% share of net subscription revenue from recurring monthly subscriptions and gift subs for 12 months up to $100K, provided that they meet certain qualifications. To qualify, streamers who are already partnered with Twitch must maintain a minimum of 350 recurring paid subs for 3 consecutive months. Upon reaching this target, they will automatically be enrolled in the Partner Plus program for the next year. And the announcement comes in the wake of Twitch's controversial new guidelines regarding branded streams. You can find out that on one of our previous episodes of Twig here, which led to some creators migrating to other platforms, which has kind of been happening for quite a while. This Partner Plus program is going to be launching on October 1st of this year. Folks, I am a Twitch streamer by trade, by the fact that Checkpoint is here. I do not consider myself a Twitch streamer as a human being. That is not my job. That is not my career. It is just the place that we evangelize here as Checkpoint Church. It's where we put out a lot of our live content creation. I am interested in seeing how this goes, how it continues to progress. I'm excited that Twitch is at least making some steps forward in this degree. I will not lie. I think that Twitch has been in some hot water recently, but I've been impressed. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one that's impressed. I feel like everybody just likes to be mad at Twitch, but I think they've done some pretty considerable steps forward. They've adjusted a ton of things. They've added a ton of features. They've taken real steps towards becoming a more respectable company. So I don't know. I feel like there is so much shade thrown at Twitch all the time, and even shade over this thing. I just don't see it that way. I think that they have problems, that they have errors, they have stuff going on. But all in all, I feel like the vast majority of movements that Twitch has made, at least this year, have been movements towards an environment that is doing more good, that is doing less harm. An example of this that's not mentioned in this article is they just added content classification. So now we are able to like say and disclose our family-friendly status or change it for a different content classification if we play another game. So whenever we start playing True Colors, which will be next Thursday, I can now put in there, hey, like this stream in particular is one that you should be 18 or older to watch. I don't think it requires it, but it definitely is like a warning. It's a thing that sets up front that lets people know. I love that. I'm so here for that. I think that that is a good move forward. So I don't know. I think that as somebody that is not married to Twitch, but instead uses it as a resource for evangelism, I like Twitch. We're going to remain here. We're happy here. And I think this is a good move going forward. Next up. Major gaming subreddits have gone dark in protest of Reddit's API price changes. So this has a little bit to do with what I was talking about earlier. This is kind of old news at this point, but is still very much relevant. Key gaming subreddits, including Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Star Wars, and Cyberpunk 2077, have gone dark in response to Reddit's increased API pricing, which impacts third-party apps. Some of these subreddits have turned private, limiting access to invited members, while others are completely closed. The protest allows the announcement of Apollo, a popular Reddit browsing app that, due to the increased API cost, it would now need more than $20 million a year to operate and will therefore shut down by June 30th, 2023. Reddit CEO Steve Huffman, when questioned about the issue on June 9th, did not indicate any plans to alter the new policy. So long story short, this is a whole lot of mess that's happening over on Reddit. Reddit, of course, being one of the biggest browsing platforms out there, in which you're able to find news and sources and all sorts of things from across the gamut of the internet, pretty much entirely UGC, user-generated content, which is always interesting to see how it goes. I think we wouldn't have a lot of our YouTubers that have popped off if we didn't have Reddit. I know Markiplier in particular is one who credits Reddit with being kind of the start of his success, as well as, gosh, who else is there? Jacksepticeye, who wouldn't have gotten here without Markiplier. So there's a lot of those gaming YouTubers that would have never gotten their start without Reddit. Reddit made a decision earlier in the year. I think it was earlier this year. It may have been late last year. The front page of the internet, one could say. One might say that. Most of people, excuse me, let me start over. Most of the people that are using Reddit are probably using a third-party source, such as Apollo, which was mentioned here, which is a Reddit browsing app that does it better than the Reddit app. However, this is free, right? I mean, this is a matter of using the API of a company that exists, and so now Reddit is trying to make money off of their own API. So this is probably the biggest part of it, is Reddit wants to make money, and Reddit wants to make money by charging for their API. To me, this seems to be a matter by which Reddit is trying to push out every other third party. I don't think they're trying to be fair to APIs. I think they are trying to go overboard in a means to force them out to make money on their own endeavors. Whether you agree with that or not is probably more subjective and nuanced and is about your take on capitalism in general. I think that it seems to be an obvious example, to me at least, of doing some pretty clear money moves. And so those can be harmful. They can also be good. It's a lot to say. I think the biggest harm being caused here is going to be the loss of jobs, is going to be the loss of people who have had an endeavor and a way of supporting their families and their livelihoods that are no longer going to be getting that. However, on the same token, this is probably going to allow for Reddit to do a better job paying their own employees and working on their own platform. So it's not a neutral situation. It's something that's certainly hotbedded. The interesting factor for me is seeing the different subreddits support for those that are being impacted by the API price hike. And I think we'll just have to see how this continues to pan out. Twitter got in some similar beef over their API shifts earlier in the year. This is an interesting year of API shifts that are happening as far as social media apps are concerned. And I think the question is, what are social media apps worth? And what should they be worth? And what should people be paying? I am a supporter of a fair price. These prices do not seem fair, so it's just a weird situation to be caught in the middle of. I don't use Reddit, really. I've never been much of a Redditor. I use Reddit like every now and again back in like college, but now, honestly, Checkpoint is kind of my Reddit, so I keep up with everything through you guys. So I don't know. It's not really necessary for me to see this platform, but we'll just see how it continues to pan forward. Wade says, I saw the blackout on Reddit. The subreddits were striking, going silent to protest. Yes, there's been a lot of that. It's been very interesting to see the people that have been super reactionary in support in protest against Reddit. we'll see how it continues to pan out. Like I said, I think that this is a weird one. This is a sticky one. And this is one that I think we'll see how it continues to work going forward. With that, we're going to move on to our next news story. Netflix's Tudum 2023. These are all of the announcements that happened. They had their big festival in which they announce all of the exciting things coming up in a live stream. A third movie for the Extraction franchise, returning cast members for Squid Game, a first look at Squid Game The Challenge, which is going to be a reality show, which sounds a little bit like what Mr. Beast did. Penn Badgley teased the 5th and final season of You, Spanish teen drama called Elite. Bridgerton, it got its first images for the 3rd season. Emily in Paris 4th season will take place in Rome, was announced. New movie called Lift with Kevin Hart. New series from the world of Money Heist titled Berlin. Season 5 of Love is Blind will debut this September. A reunion of the members of Cobra Kai. Sneak peek at Outer Banks 4th season. First images of Netflix's live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender, with the show set to release in 2024. Terminator icon Linda Hamilton was announced to be joining the cast of the 5th and final season of Stranger Things. Concluded with Gal Gadot, I can't remember how you say her name, upcoming action movie Heart of Stone, debuting on August 11th. They also showed the One Piece trailer, which everybody is either happy or not happy about. So time will tell how that continues to go. What season 4 was not great, Mayfly? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. We went over a lot of shows there, so let me know if you like any of those shows and if you're interested in any of those things going on. I am quite excited for Linda Hamilton to be in Stranger Things. I'm excited for anything live action. Even if they're bad, I still enjoy watching them, so Avatar does not make me nervous at all. I think it'll be just fine. One Piece does not make me nervous at all. I think it'll be just fine. Oh, got you. I have not watched You before, and I'm very excited for Squid Game. So there's a lot of things that are coming out that I'm excited for. I happen to be a Netflix stan, but I understand that some people certainly are not. So let me know what you're excited about, or just say that you're not excited at all for Netflix, because who cares about Netflix right now? I do, but I get that stance. Let's move on to our next show segment, which is about Kick. Kick just stole XQC and Amaranth, Twitch's top male and female streamers, within 48 hours. In the space of 48 hours, the new streaming platform Kick has secured 2 top Twitch streamers, XQC and Amaranth. Kick reportedly signed XQC, previously the biggest streamer on Twitch, with a supposedly $100 million 2-year non-exclusive contract. Less than 2 days later, Amaranth, the most watched female streamer on Twitch, also announced her move to Kick. The terms of her deal are not yet public. The poaching of these Twitch streamers follows the introduction of Twitch's new policy preventing cross-streaming between platforms, even if it's not monetized. This move is speculated to be a reaction to Kick's offers. Kick is attracting more creators with its 95/5 revenue split offer, which is significantly better than Twitch's standard 50/50 split, or its best case 70/30 split. This generous revenue share has led many streamers to at least consider trying out the new platform. However, skepticism surrounds Kick and its sustainability. The platform is owned by Ed Craven, co-founder of the crypto gambling site Stake.com, and there are theories suggesting this may be a strategy to drive viewers towards gambling, using these lucrative contracts as effective marketing tools. Despite this, in the short term, the real issue seems to be the PR disaster it's causing for Twitch. It remains unclear how many more big and small streamers Twitch can lose before it needs to make significant changes to retain its users. Twitch's current strategy appears to be wait and see if Kick will eventually collapse. That's on behalf of Forbes. If you want to read the full article, I'll drop it in our show notes. But I will say, as far as what Forbes said at it, I think it feels a little bit subjective in what they are presenting this whole thing as. I am personally not a fan of Kick. I think that it's problematic and probably going to crash. I support other streamers who choose to make the right calls for them. But as far as for Checkpoint, as far as for should you, if you are a Twitch streamer, I think that this is an objective form of harm. I think you could probably make the same arguments about Amazon, who owns Twitch, doing harm. So it's not really fair to pick one or the other. I think all of these companies are probably going to be corrupt somewhere down the line. There's going to be problematic things they do along the line. So it comes down to a justice decision for you and what you choose to use the platform for. As far as this whole signing situation, I think that this contract is absurd. I cannot believe that XQC is being paid $100 million for 2 years. That is the biggest contract, I think, of all time, and is definitely a humongous deal for Twitch. It is bigger than anything we've ever seen before. Amaranth, on the other hand, has not disclosed how much her contract was for. I think it could be fair to assume that it's somewhere close, if not more, depending on what Kick really wants to illustrate itself as. which I don't think they're too against vices. So I have a feeling they're just fine promoting Amaranth in whatever way, shape, or form they would like to. It's been an interesting thing. We've continued to see fallout from this. I think that as far as Kick's connection to gambling, that's its most problematic factor that I'm uncomfortable with. As a United Methodist, we are vehemently against gambling. It is in our social order that we do not condone gambling for anyone, not just the fact that Kick is definitely advertised towards children and encouraging children to gamble. So that in and of itself makes me uncomfortable, but in general, I'm against gambling as a stance as best as I can. I think that Kick is probably gonna crash. We'll find out. I don't know. I think that the reality of Kick is that it has more money than anyone, but that didn't make Microsoft work either. So Mixer crashed, and Microsoft has more money than anyone as well. So the question is, where is the money going? How are they going to keep it going, and how are they going to support it? As far as will Kick crash, for me, I think that what will cause it to crash will be the people in charge. Trainwreck and people like that are, it's a train wreck. So we will see how things continue to go forward and what they continue to do. As far as streaming exclusively on one platform over the other, I don't think either XQC or Amaranth have confirmed whether or not they'll be streaming exclusively on Kick. This is not an exclusive deal, and so there's no reason for them to necessarily do that. Kick is hard for me to use it a lot. It has such a shady reputation. There's too much adult streams. Yeah, I haven't really invested. I haven't invested my time or my energy into that space, so I haven't watched anything on Kick. I know that several of my peers, as far as the Christian streamers here on Twitch are concerned, are going that way, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm not impressed, and I mean, XQC is fine. I know we have some members of the community that definitely like XQC and watch his content a lot. I think he's a bit of a goof, but that's kind of the point, right? I mean, it's a goofy person that attracts eyeballs and plays video games. So it is what it is. The situation is what it is, and it's a decision that he decided to make whenever he saw the dollar bills. And I can't judge that and can't blame that. I can just discourage it as far as a means of doing good, doing no harm, and striving to grow. I think the right thing to do is probably to either try to change Kick from the inside out or to invest in active measures of preventing folks from gambling addiction or that kind of thing. That would be the best way to avoid harm in this situation. And Icarus says, I never heard of Kick, if I'm being honest. It's definitely an up-and-comer. It's definitely nowhere near as big as YouTube and Twitch, so it's not a matter of like it's becoming a prevalent force of nature, but it is definitely buying up some pretty big and impressive contracts. But it's done that. I mean, we've seen that before. We've seen Mixer do it with Ninja. We've seen all sorts of people do it. So I'm just not impressed. I think we'll see how it continues to pan out, but I think that the biggest deal about this is definitely the size of that contract. $100 million is insane. So time will tell how we continue to see things going. There's even more that we could say about that, but I don't want to waste too much time on just this one particular topic. If you want to talk more about this, I'm happy to engage in whatever way over on our Discord. Next up, YouTube is expanding their partner program. YouTube is broadening its YouTube partner program by lowering eligibility criteria to help more creators monetize their content. Now creators can apply to YPP, the YouTube partner program, once they've reached 500 subscribers, uploaded 3 public videos in the past 90 days, and achieved either 3,000 watch hours in the past year or 3 million shorts views in the last 90 days. With this, creators will gain access to fan funding features and the ability to promote their products via YouTube Shopping. The company is also extending its YouTube Shopping affiliate program to all US-based YPP creators with over 20,000 subscribers. This program allows creators to feature and tag products from partner brands in their videos, earning a commission on any resultant sales. The new YPP features will initially be available in the US, UK, Canada, Taiwan, and South Korea, with plans to expand to all countries where YPP is available. This expansion aims to support creators at all stages of their YouTube journey and increase monetization opportunities. Now, this is just a big deal because I always like YouTube and I like their updates that they're making. This is also a big deal because it's lowering the bar of entry. Some of you will remember, if you were around during YouTube's heyday, that it used to be just kind of everybody got the opportunity to be a partner on YouTube, and then eventually they decided that that was not the most cost-effective way for them to do it, and so they limited it pretty hard. I was actually a part of that line that got ousted because I did not have a big enough audience at the time where they lost the partner program, and then I've been working my way ever up towards it, and now they've lowered the bar a little bit, so maybe we'll be able to get in. If you want to support Checkpoint and getting into that partner program, then you can go watch our videos. Go watch all the stuff on Checkpoint Church over on our YouTube channel. We would so appreciate that. If you haven't taken the time to watch through our full suite of nerdy sermons, that would be a cool thing for you to do. I guess we don't. Oh, there we go. If you want to do that, that would be super cool of you. Or go watch our podcast, because those are nice and long, and so you would be able to build up those hours quickly. But imagine if everybody in this chat, how many people we have? We have 11 right now. If all of you watched all of our podcasts, that's easily 15 hours. So there you go. We've got tons of time. We've got about 150 hours sitting right here. Think about how close that would get us to 1,000 hours. So just saying, if you want to do that, if you want to support us in that way, that is a measure by which you can do it. You can also subscribe, get us closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and getting us closer to the real YouTube Partner Program. It is noted, and it should be noted, that the YPP that they have expanded is not for full partner privileges. They will not be getting access to true AdSense. It will basically be making you a Twitch affiliate. So they are now lowering their standards to a Twitch affiliate status. However, it is significantly harder to get to than Twitch affiliate is. All right, next up. Final headline of the day, the Nintendo Direct happened yesterday. We watched it live together over on our Discord. If you've not joined our Discord, please take some time to do it. It's an awesome place where we watch things together. We get lunch together. We're hanging out. It's 24/7 active. We got questions every single day of the work week. Tons of stuff going on. Join our Discord if you haven't before. We're going to go through real quickly all the things announced at the Nintendo Direct. Recap. First off, they started the show with a DLC announcement for us. It's not unfortunately announcing a date. I was really hoping for a date, but we still just get fall 2023, winter 2023. They showed another peek at Sonic Superstars coming out this fall 2023. Palia is coming out holiday 2023. Persona 5 Tactica releasing on 17 November 2023. Myth Force 2023. Splatoon 3's latest Splatfest based around ice cream is going to be coming in the middle of July. Detective Pikachu returns. I'm so excited about that. On the 6th of October. I loved the first Detective Pikachu. It was a funny game. It was a ridiculous game. The movie obviously was a big deal. Maybe this means a new movie's coming along. That would be exciting too. Super Mario RPG, probably the biggest announcement of the stream for me. Super Mario RPG is being remastered and being released on the 17th of November 2023. New Nintendo Switch Peach game. We don't know much about that one. We just know that Peach is going to be the main character of the game, coming out next year. Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon is being remastered and released next year. The full trilogy of the Arkham games from Batman are going to be released this fall. Gloomhaven is being brought over to the Switch on the 18th of September. We'll see how that goes. Just Dance 2024 edition is being released this October. Silent Hope is being released in October 2023 on the 3rd. Fae Farm is being released on the 8th of September of this year. Hot Wheel Unleashed 2 Turbocharged the 19th of October. Manic Mechanics is coming out on the 13th of July. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, last DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, is coming out yesterday. Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince is coming out this holiday season, 1st of December. Pikmin 4, we got another look at it, 21st July. Pikmin 1 and 2, this was a huge, exciting announcement, have both been brought to the Switch as of yesterday. We played Pikmin 1 during lunch yesterday, and man, I just love that game. Metal Gear Solid Masters Collection Volume 1 is coming out on the 24th of October. Vampire Survivors is finally coming to the Switch on the 17th of August. Headbangers Rhythm Royale is hitting the Switch October 31st. Penny's Big Breakaway is coming early 2024. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 5 is coming out this summer. Star Ocean, the Second Story R, is being remastered and brought over to the Switch 2nd November 2023. A new WarioWare game, Move It, is coming out on the 3rd of November. The Nintendo Live got a little bit of a teaser from the 1st to 4th of September in Seattle. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is getting 2 new amiibo this holiday season. And then the big closer that they were super excited about, a new 2D Super Mario is coming out, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, hitting the market this October the 20th. Pretty exciting stuff. Lots of big announcements in there. A 10 out of 10 Nintendo Direct from me. I can't really imagine how it could possibly be better. Everything about it was super exciting and huge, and I enjoyed every minute of it. If you ever want to join us, again, join our Discord to be a part of those live watch-alongs where we have a ton of fun engaging in those games together. I'm most excited probably for the new Mario, Detective Pikachu, Super Mario RPG, and Pikmin. So those are my biggest deals. I do not need more Vampire Survivors in my life. It takes over my life every time. And this time it's going to be co-op. So I don't know if it's local co-op or online co-op, but if it is online co-op, then hey, maybe for an upcoming Tuesday night stream, we'll see what that looks like. With that, we're going to move into our next segment of the show, which is To the Discord. We're going to go to submitted news. This is Discord that you all have submitted during the past week. If you want to submit news, you can join our Discord and post it there. I ask the question over in our Ask Questions, Get Answers every Wednesday, or you can drop us a link at bit.ly/DearTwig, and I'll be sure to review those and see if they'll make it into the show. With that, we're going to get into our first Discord submitted news. The first one is from Bwish about Rivian. Rivian Automotive has announced an agreement with Tesla that will allow Rivian drivers to access Tesla's supercharger network across the US and Canada. To facilitate this, Rivian will make an adapter available for its R1T and R1S vehicles to charge on the supercharger network starting in spring 2024. In addition, Rivian plans to incorporate North American Charging Standard, the NACS charge port, as a standard in its future R1 vehicles from 2025 and its upcoming R2 platform. This move is aimed at increasing the availability of charging locations for electric vehicles, or EVs, and accelerating EV adoption, contributing to decarbonization efforts in the transportation sector. We support saving the environment. We are creation care people, and we believe in that kind of work. So the better that EVs can be, the better I think the future holds for us. So I personally do not drive an EV, but I would like one, and it's really just a matter of affording one currently with the car that I already owned before they've sort of hit the market. But I'm excited to see that charging is going to become more accessible and is going to become more universal. I think a universal standard is the best thing we can hope for, and I'm appreciative of the efforts being taken by those in the EV market. With that, we're going to move into our next one. Smosh. This is by Perspective. Smosh co-founders Anthony Padilla and Ian Hecox have purchased back the YouTube comedy brand they started 18 years ago. Padilla left Smosh in 2017 while Ian remained, overseeing the business through the collapse of then parent company Defy Media and Smosh's subsequent acquisition in 2019 by Mythical Entertainment, owned by YouTube stars Rhett and Link. After rekindling their friendship, Padilla and Ian decided to acquire a majority ownership stake in Smosh from Mythical Entertainment. The terms of the buyout were not disclosed, but the acquisition was financed by Breeze Financial. They plan to return to writing, directing, and starring in comedy sketches on the main Smosh channel. The first collaboration in more than 6 years will be released on June 30th, and they plan to release a new comedy video every 2 weeks. Rhett and Link will remain involved with Smosh in an advisory capacity as minority shareholders. The Smosh on-screen talent team will remain, and the company will continue to operate from its Burbank studio. The co-founders also plan to launch subscription-based memberships on the main YouTube channel that will offer exclusive bonus content, live stream watch parties, and other perks. If you are a big fan of Smosh, then this is exciting news for you. I look forward to seeing how this continues to pan out. I think that I was not really in the Smosh scene. I was always more of a Game Grumps scene for me. But and I did enjoy Mythical. I mean, I always enjoyed Good Mythical Morning and the stuff that Red and Link put out there. So I don't know. I think it's been an exciting ride to see them kind of sustain and continue to develop new talent. I think of Shane Top as one of the ones that has been somebody that has been a big deal. And then Courtney, I can't remember Courtney's last name, but she's been another big deal that's come out of Smosh. And so I think we've had some pretty huge things going on there, and they've managed to maintain something I really enjoy. I spent a day with from Anthony Padilla, so I hope that he doesn't slow down on that endeavor at all. And I think this is all good. The more content we can have from independent creators, the better. And what I really like about this, the thing that I really want to highlight, is how cool it is that we saw 2 sets of real human beings make an acquisition. Like, I think with all this mess between Sony and Xbox, where we've just been so in the drama and the weeds of it all, it's really cool to see Rhett and Link shake hands with Ian and Anthony. So I don't know. We'll see how it continues to go forward, but I think that this is a good thing all around. With that, we're gonna move into our next one, also from Bwish, Xbox VR. Microsoft's Xbox has no plans to venture into virtual or augmented reality gaming in the near future, according to Xbox Game Studio head Matt Booty. Despite the critical success of PlayStation's PSVR 2, which I think is a bit Tom's guide that's a bit superfluous. I think that might be a bit exaggerating, maybe. And the emerging interest in virtual and augmented reality gaming, he suggests that the VR and AR scale isn't there yet for Xbox or Microsoft to create dedicated games or hardware for these platforms. I think all around, that's a good idea. Probably slow it down, take it easy. I don't see the VR, AR market actually popping off. I think that it's pretty humble. I think that it's pretty low key. So I don't think they should jump into their both feet first, especially with how Microsoft kind of does things with Game Pass and that kind of thing. I don't think we need it. If anything, I think they should partner with somebody and create Game Pass on Meta or something. That would be a big deal. So With that, we're going to move into the last to the Discord news. Bweesh submitted a review on the Pixel tablet by CNET. The Google Pixel tablet is a strong return to Android tablets for Google, offering a fast performance, a good front video camera, and a unique dock that doubles as a home hub. Priced at $500 for the base model, which I think is a bit much. Features 128 gigabytes of storage. Users who need more storage can upgrade to the 256 gigabyte for an additional $100. That is $600. What's neat about this one is that it's fast as lightning, supposedly using their G2 chip, and that there's a nicer camera, and that it's got that cool charging stand. But I'm not going to lie, as much as I really want a new tablet and I really enjoy the Pixel Suite, I have yet to see anything about this one that wows me, especially with the seeming lack of work features. So no real connection with like an S Pen, no real connection with like a tablet technology of their own, including a keyboard. The only thing they've done as far as accessories is expensive, and it's certainly not that luxury or connective. So I think this is probably a pass for me. I will look forward to the Pixel Tablet 2, and maybe they'll decide to do some more brave and adventurous things from that. Time will tell. I never got a Pixel Slate. I don't know how they were. I think I heard people rave about them, so maybe this is just their first step into the more family market of iPads, and then eventually they'll work into something a little bit better. But with that is all of our To the Discord news. If you want to submit news for next week's Twig, be sure to go to bit.ly/deartwig, DEARTWIG, and submit your link for us to review. With that, we're going to get into everybody's favorite segment of the show.
At this point in nerd history!
That's right, it is all the things that have happened on this day throughout history. So what happened on June 22nd throughout time and space in the world of games and movies? As far as video games, back in 2018, Mario Tennis Aces released. Guitar Hero on Tour, the one for the DS that had the little plug-in for the DS, hit the market in 2008. A year prior, Mario Party 8, arguably one of the best Mario Parties, released in 2007. 2004, my favorite Mario Golf game, Mario Golf Advance Tour, hit the Game Boy Advance. In 2001, the Game Boy Advance itself released in Europe. And in 1996, iconic PC game Quake hit the scene. Switching over to movies for just a moment, in 2018, Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom was released. 2012, we had a double header of Brave, the classic Pixar movie that nobody saw, and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, the goofy hit. 2007, Evan Almighty, the sequel to Bruce Almighty, the less than sequel in my opinion. I enjoyed Bruce Almighty a whole lot more than Evan Almighty, although I do love Steve Carell. And then 2001, The Fast and the Furious started. How crazy is that? And now we're on Fast 10. A wild ride for Fast and the Furious, pun fully intended. With that, this has been
At this point in nerd history!
All right. With that, I agree. Bruce Almighty is definitely way better. With that, we're going to move into upcoming releases for the week. The things that are going on this week in gaming. Most of them are happening today or tomorrow, with a couple happening a little bit later on. So we're going to go through those real quick. We're going to start with movies. All the movies are airing today. Only found two that were really worth talking about. Asteroid City, the latest Wes Anderson film, with, of course, a stacked cast, as only Wes Anderson films can do. And then on the also today is going to be Wonderwell. I think that movie is going to be just okay. But what's neat about it is that it's Carrie Fisher's final film, and we want to honor Princess Leia. Moving into games. Coming out today is a bunch of these games. So look for all these games hitting the market right now. Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine from Meat Boy fame, doing the same thing Sonic did. Feed All Monsters. Final Fantasy 16 does indeed drop today. Forever Skies. Mars First Logistics. Nimbus Infinity, the latest Nimbus game. Nova Lands, an indie game. Grim Lord, another indie game. The Bookwalker, Thief of Tales, another indie game. And Salty Hounds. All those games are dropping today. Dropping on the 27th, so a little bit later in the week, is going to be Bombing 2, a graffiti paradise, a game that I'm incredibly excited for, a Danganronpa-like called Charade Maniacs. And Little Friends, Puppy Island is dropping next 27th. And Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life Folks, Story of Seasons is the new iteration of Harvest Moon, and Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I'm so excited for this. I've had it pre-ordered since the day that pre-orders launched. I cannot wait to see this and to play this game and to experience this world all over again. If you want to make me happy, buy this game because it is one of my favorites of all time, and I would love to have other people playing it and talking about it. So there we go. That is all the upcoming releases. If any of those piqued your interest, if you're curious about any of them and want to talk about them, feel free to drop in the chat or drop around on the Discord later and hang out with us and talk about some of the games that are going on in your world. With that, we're going to move into our final segment of the show, which is, of course, our Meme of the Week. So our Meme of the Week this week is a little bit self-indulgent. You can see it behind me as well. I was ordained in full connection this past week at annual conference. If you don't know what that means, it's basically just the final step of the journey. It's graduating, if you will, in the United Methodist Church. So now I have fully completed the process to become an ordained elder in full connection. We got pictures taken during this time, and they made us stare directly into the sun. And so as I was staring directly into the sun, somebody took our picture and posted it in the journal. The journal is something that goes forever in perpetuity here on the United Methodist Church. It will go in our library for the rest of time. And this was the picture they chose. It's got my eyes closed. My eyes are just closed because I was looking directly into the sun. And so the wonderful people of our Discord took that image, zoomed it in as close as they could to my face, and we now have our own version of the LOLW meme. So if you want to use LOLW, I'm going to plan on adding it to Twitch eventually, and I'm definitely going to, it's already added to Discord, so if you want to use LOLW right now, you can join our Discord and see that and use that right there. So that has been the Weekend Geek, folks. We thank you so much for watching this. If you want to, here in the chat, say bye, YouTube, because we're going to close out the show here. We appreciate you watching this far into the video. If you like this kind of content, if you watch this far, you probably do. Be sure to click that thumbs up. Let us know that this is the kind of content that you enjoy Twig. You want to see more Twig. You want to continue to talk about weekly geekly news. Let us know by doing that for us. With that, we're going to end this one with our 3 things that we believe to be true about every single one of you out there. Number 1, that God loves you, like really, really loves you. Number 2, we love you. We want community with you. That's what we're doing here on Twitch, where this originally aired, on YouTube, where it's being released now, and over in our Discord, where all of our best community stuff happens. And number 3, really that you, yes, you matter. You are a person of sacred worth. The world is a better place. Why? Because you are in it. Folks, with that, until the next time that I see you, whether it be on Twitch during any of our streams, on Discord 24/7, or same time, same place for another Twig next week, I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye! Okay, and welcome back. Welcome back to our wonderful peeps here on Twitch. I'm going to turn back on Spoofy. Everybody say hi, Spoofy. I swear, I just don't breathe. I just don't breathe for the entirety of Twig. I just don't. I'm just out of breath the entire time. I don't slow down. I don't breathe. I don't do anything. I'm just like the entire time. I need some water. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and just do our song schedule. And then we'll take our break, and then we'll do demos for the rest of stream. No, stream's not over. Just Twig. We're still going. We're still going. We're going till 1 p.m. Eastern time. Trying to decide if I'm going to go ahead and take my break now or go ahead and do the song now. What do you guys think? Cam may be streaming tonight. Are you going to be streaming some Final Fantasy 16? Do it, dude. Everybody go follow Cameron plus Deanna if you haven't already. Check them out. We stand. We stand, we support, we miss Cam. We miss Cam in the morning. That sounds like a great radio show. Of course with the shout out. Let's just do it. Let's just do the song. Let's just do the song. Let's just get it out of the way. Let's just get it out of the way. See if we're in tune. We're close enough. Okay. Let's get that right there. Go ahead and put our image up. Pause Spoofy. Everybody say bye, Spoofy, immediately. Bye, Spoofy. You got one song in, friend. All right. So we're going to do a cover song here for just a moment of our schedule for the next week. Bouncing for a meeting. Have a good rest of the team. Hopefully see you tonight with some Final Fantasy. But is it really the final, though? Is it really the final, though? I hope that's loud enough. Let me know if it's like overwhelmingly loud, but hopefully it'll be fine. I'm getting tired of sound checking. I'm getting real tired of sound checking, so I'm not going to do it. And hopefully it's just okay. And if it's not okay, then that's a bummer. That's a big bummer. That's sad times. Is the way it is. I need a sound person. If you want to be our Checkpoint Church sound person, let me know. Okay, we're going to get right into it. So I asked ChatGPT to write a parody song based off of one of the top 100 over on Ultimate Guitar and use this schedule right here as the lyrics instead of the original lyrics. I do this because I could just share this image online, or I could have ChatGPT write a goofy song. Sometimes it does a good job. Sometimes it really doesn't. So we'll find out which one it is today. The song that ChatGPT picked for us is Harry Styles' As It Was, and this is our schedule for next week. So this is starting Monday is next Monday, and we'll just get right into it and see how this one goes. This is As It Was by Harry Styles, or I guess we should hang on. This is As Next Week Will Be by Nerd Pastor Nate. I got a hair in my mouth. Okay, here we go. I don't like that intro at all. We're just going to start into it. Sunday we meet. Tokyo Revengers will greet. On Monday, Steam's games we will beat. In our community so neat. Tuesday unite. Gaming under the digital night. Wednesday we'll lunch and not fight. Every week's a delight. Oh, in our world. It's all of us. You know it's nerdy, that's a plus. In our world, it's all of us. You know we're sharing games we trust. As it was, as it was. You know it's not the same. Thursday's alive. With Life is Strange, we will dive. Thursday, Friday, Nate takes a dive. But next Thursday, he'll arrive. Sermon's not delayed, even while Nate is away. Our nerdy faith's here to stay. In our world every day. Oh, in our world, it's all of us. You know it's nerdy, that's a plus. In our world, it's all of us. You know we're sharing games we trust. As it was, as it was. You know it's not the same. This part I'm nervous for. Discord, launch, Twitch, stream, anime, dream. In our world, things aren't always as they seem. Together we game, together we meme. In our world, we're a team. Hey! As it was. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know, it's not the same. I don't know how that song ends. But there we go. Hey, good job, ChatGPT. Heck yes, chats in the clap. All that made sense, I think. I think all the lyrics worked. That never happens. It never happens that all the lyrics make sense. So there you go. Now you know. This is our schedule for the next week, and that may have been one of my favorite ones yet. I had to use a little falsetto, but that's okay. It's Harry. It's Harry Styles. What are you going to do without Harry Styles? So to answer the question that was dropped in the chat, as far as what I mean by sound person, I mean somebody to type in the chat and say, hey, Nate, turn the guitar up by 3 decibels, or turn down the highs and turn up the lows. That would be what I need. I need somebody to be our, like, live engineer that has absolutely no controls. Or we need to figure out a way that somebody can control my soundboard virtually. That's what I need. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, as we are wont to do here at Checkpoint. We take a break every single hour as an example of how we are doing good, doing no harm, and striving to grow as streamers and as chatters. So it is easy to just leave time and just sit and do nothing watching Twitch for a long time. So what we do is we take a break for 3 minutes every hour, get a snack, rest your eyes, turn off the phone, go outside, touch some grass, as they say. Whatever you got to do. Take some time for yourself to try and heal during this 3 minutes, to try and give yourself a little bit of a break from whatever you're doing. Even if you're watching this at work in the background, take a break from your desk, go walk to the snack room, whatever you got to do. Take some time for yourself. 3 minutes. We'll be back here on the other side of that with some demo games for Next Fest. I will see you all back here in 3 minutes on the dot. See you then. Still waiting. Weesh tip. So there you go. The tips are auto loading. But for some reason the alerts are not popping up.
Pog you.
Why is it so awful? How do I follow the race? How do I follow the race? Oh no, what's happening? I can't follow the race. Oh, whoa. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Mom, I'm the greatest gamer. Mother, did you hear? Did you hear that I'm the greatest gamer? It's true. I don't remember anything else about Squirtle. He's doing a T-pose, though. I accidentally drew him in T-pose, dude. All right, T-pose Squirtle. Squirtle. This is Squirtle, man. That's a cursed Squirtle as well. We're just getting all the cursed things out of the way first, dude. I tried, man. I tried. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh. Oh no! Congratulations, Christina. Ooh. We have a good time, don't we? Ooh, don't we have a good time? Brrr. Full screen, I'll do it. We don't talk about Checkpoint. No. All right. What happens when you're going to redeem a gotcha from now on?
Like Scoob, I guess we better see what's inside of this gotchapon. I'm a little scared.
Did you guys hear it? Did you hear Shaggy? Did you hear my buddy? By Noor Unahar. So that's pretty hype.
Good evening, ladies
now
and
I can't hear it
gentlemen.
again.
This is your captain speaking.
Why?
Hello? Is
Why
this
come?
thing on? Testing.
Well, I'll go to the other one.
Two.
I'll go to the other
two,
one in just a moment.
two.
Every
you,
$100,
hurrah,
you'll get to hear a
you,
page from my book that I wrote when I was 10 years old. That's super cringe and embarrassing.
Hurrah,
Every
you,
$500, we're going to do a
hurrah,
quiz
you,
that have been
hurrah.
sent to us. Yamask and Cofagrigus. How do you say that? Cofagrigus. What? Okay, Yamask is fine. Yamask gets a C. This guy can't understand his name. F. Destroy. Destroy him. Bad name. No, Monty! Monty! Monty's dead. Monty's gonna die. Monty, this isn't what I wanted, okay, buddy? Ah! He's a wolf. He's a wolf. He's a wolf. You're right. He's a wolf. He's a wolf. You're absolutely right about the wolf thing. You're absolutely right about the wolf thing. You're absolutely right about the wolf thing. He's a wolf. He is a wolf indeed. This is a wolf. That was a wolf. There's another wolf man. Two wolf men. Two wolf men. That's a wolf. That's a wolf as well. Two wolves. Wolf, wolf, wolf. All right, we back. Boink. Okay, so you should see a poll that I just put in the chat. If you have not seen the poll yet, please react to which one you would like to play first. We're going to be playing demos from Next Fest. So I'm going to let you guys vote. Which one do you want to see? Which demo would you like to see? We have an Undertale, which is another Undertale. We have Broadway but Gods. We have Ghost Time, and we have Blockbuster. Which of those four would you want to see first? We're going to play all four, but the real question is which one do you want to see right now? Because maybe you got to hop off later. Where the VOD will go up, so you'll be able to catch all these games. We're going to play all four of them. So don't worry about, like, if you vote for one, you're not going to see the other. The question is, which one do you want to see right now? So be sure to vote. Looks like we're almost halfway through that timer. If you haven't voted yet, get into it. And if you're not sure what's going on and where you are right now, we're playing Next Fest games. So these are a bunch of demos that have been uploaded to Steam from indie games and developers, and I picked a bunch of them and wanted to play through as many as I could during this week. And these are 4 that I'm playing today. So I took thou authority this time, and I chose these 4 that I wanted to play. So the question is, which of the 4 do you want to see first? It looks like Blockbuster is the clear winner, but we still got another 30 seconds. So if you wanna step in and take down Blockbuster, then you just feel free to do it. The world already has. Got him! Got him, Blockbuster! Brutal. Brutal, dude. Blockbuster did not ask for that heat, dude. Heat out of nowhere. It is Blockbuster. All right. So that means our first demo game of the day is going to be called VIDEOVERSE. VIDEOVERSE. I don't know anything about this game. I just thought the art looked super cool. And so I wanted to try it out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try it out and see how it goes. And then we'll have another poll that'll go up at the end of this time. The way that we've been doing demos during Next Fest week is we give them 30 minutes to lull us and see what they can do with the time that they have been allotted. So everybody say bye, Spoofy. And we're going to pull up this game and see how it goes. Boink. Oh no, ads. The worst. And it does look like Ghost Time won next, but we'll just do a whole nother poll. Why not, you know? Okay, it looks windowed, which is a problem. Did you see Blockbuster's tweet about Netflix cracking down on password sharing? So many people have been dunking on that password sharing. I'm sure that I have. Okay, yes, it is very much windowed. Let me go find a window capture. Blink, 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 blink. Nice! Already here for the music. We're going to turn it down a little bit, though. Let me know if that level is a bit more acceptable. It feels better on my end, at least. VIDEOVERSE. Again, know very little about this game. I'm actually going to look at controls just to make sure that I understand what's going on. Enter, space, arrow, escape, screenshot, left click, right click, scroll up and down. Okay, so it's visual novel. Appears to be a visual novel.
I think
slightly loud still.
One video game, the one that sticks with them long after the credits roll, and
even after I've turned it down,
to take up a new hobby or live their lives a little bit differently.
What's up, Big Doggo? Welcome in. All right, I'm gonna read this again. I know that he just read it, but I think that everybody has that one video game, the one that sticks with them long after the credits roll and inspires them to take up a new hobby or live their lives a little bit differently. Oop.
Maybe it's the story or music that hooks them, or a hero or villain.
Wait, so you're telling me the sound is still too loud? I don't know what any of these things are. This is the menu. They said something along the lines of, when you rented a movie from us and we didn't care who you shared it with as long as you returned it on time. Love it.
Although, sometimes
maybe it's the hero or story, or maybe it's the story or music that hooks them, or a hero or villain they see themselves in. Although sometimes it can be something much bigger. Chapter 1, thinking back to 2003. Let me go back to the menu then and see if we can change the options around a little bit. You know what? In all honesty, what is self-voicing? We can just turn down the voice and I can just read it for us. Or we can just crank down the music a little bit. We'll see if that's any better, huh? Let me know what you think.
I think everybody has that one video game. The one that sticks with them long after the credits roll and inspires them to take up a new hobby or live their lives a little bit differently. Maybe it's the story or music that hooks them, or a hero or villain they see themselves in. Although, sometimes it can be something much bigger.
Chapter 1. Thinking back to 2003, I was 8 years old. Oh. Should I load up my shark? Absolutely. I guess. I don't know what that means. Can you tell because you know someone that does that a whole lot, Perry? Could it be that maybe there's someone in your life that does that a whole lot? I'm sorry, Master. You must leave now while you still can. Why no? Why you ingrate! Whoa! What's happening? Only 5 years older than me? Mayfly, you're about to hurt my feelings. You're about to hurt my feelings real bad. I am a spring chicken. I am a baby. I am a little tiny baby. I am not old. I'm very young. Farewell, Master. I'm a youngin'. I'm a 90s kid. No way. Hanzo totally flipped out on his master. I didn't see that coming. I'm glad Marcus convinced me to stick with feudal fantasy. I'm a baby. I'm just a baby. I've received new messages. Ooh, someone sent me a message on Videoverse. I should log on and see who it's from. Save and quit? No. Oh, is he doing it? Wow, that threw me off. I definitely thought that I was saving and quitting. I was like, no, I'm still playing the game. Videoverse. Downloading new doodles. I like watching that shark fin go by. Loading every letter. I just thought, like, not only 5 years. I'm a spring chicken. Welcome back to Videoverse. Hi, Emmy, TT. It's been a while since we've seen you. There have been a few changes since you were last online. Please take a moment to read the Videoverse Code of Conduct. Do not post game spoilers or spam the communities. Do not share personal information. Do not swear or use profanity. Please continue reporting posts which break these rules to the Videoverse team by clicking the report button. Help make Videoverse fun for everyone by being kind, helpful, and raising your community level. We've also added private game communities for some of our most popular titles. Have fun. Okay. If you're still playing Minimon, you're nothing but a weenie. If you're playing the incredible Digibots, you're a real hot dog. Okay. I'm so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. Man, I remember that. All right. Drawing collection. Gaming has evolved. Play in full 3D and color with Kenmoki Dolphin. Can't click on that. Friends list, change theme. There's so much to look at. So many things I want to do. Community status. I'm bad? No! I played Feudal Fantasy, Minimon, Don't Make Love, World Cup 02. Bam. Can I say, no, I'm great. Videoverse is in bad shape. I should try to improve by reporting bad posts and helping bad people. Helping bad people? Oh no! Helping good people. Might be. Drawing collection. Are these my drawings? This is like the DS. I choose you. This Minimon episode made me cry. Same, bro. Boomy from Feudal Fantasy. This reminds me of a game that we played last year. Oh, I can edit my profile? Ah! Well, I need a beard. That's a bandana. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's fine. It me. It dat boy. I like that one. It me! Okay. My friends list. Lorena, Mark Kuhn, Wilson, Nobu, and Zaylor. Lorena222 added me as a friend last year. We're not that close, but she's always been pleasant to talk to. Train your brain. She plays Dinky King Racers, The Wreck, Flame Banner Wars, The Pictures You Painted, Shindig, and Feudal Fantasy. Video game lover. I love my Kinmoku Shark because it has all my friends inside it. Okay. Their drawings? Oh. Anime self-portrait. Okay, back to my friends. Mark Kuhn? Mark Kuhn 666. Marcus is one of my best Videoverse friends. We've even met in person at last year's Kinmoko Games Expo. Digibots, Shindig, Minimon, Don't Make Love, The Pictures You Painted, Feudal Fantasy. Good times become good memories, but bad times make good lessons. So this definitely reminds me of a lot of games already. Probably the biggest thing that it reminds me of is Emily is Away. Don't give up. Nobu, he's a friend I met only recently on Videoverse. I think he took his name from Nobunaga, the main villain in Feudal Fantasy. He plays Feudal Fantasy, Flame Banner Wars, One Night Stand, Don't Make Love, Train Your Brain, Matchup. Their drawings. I don't know why I'm so interested in their drawings. Wilson, I stepped on a cornflake. Now I'm officially a serial killer. Yup. Wilson 14 got a Kinmoko Dolphin last year and hasn't been online since. It's a shame we can't keep in touch anymore. We used to chat all the time. Plays Rex, World Cup, Minimon, Homeward Hound, A Shiva Story. Their drawings? No drawings. Wilson doesn't like to draw. Wilson! Zaylor. Kiss me if I'm wrong, but dinosaurs still exist, right? Zaylor's a good friend of mine. He's usually online playing Edenscape. Homeward Hound, World Cup, Dinky King, Rex, Feudal Fantasy, Edenscape. Their drawings? What's up, bros? What's up? Okay, communities. Kinmoku Games! Wolfie, I got birthday money, but I don't know what game to buy. I usually get recommendations on here. Gamezine magazine is a good source to hear about games, too. Okay, thank you. Hey, good on you. Good on you making a recommendation. Gamezine is Europe's most popular game magazine. I have a monthly subscription. Bento Box says good morning. Nightshade says morning. Bonjour. Are you a gamer girl in Ireland looking for a hero? Serial killer vibes? Totally. If you're not, then shut up. Timothy. I don't know about you, bud. Off topic. What's your favorite sweet? Rock candy, savory foods. No, report him. Okay, no. I won't do that, but savory foods? Come on, bro. A job interview tomorrow. Wish me luck. All right. Anyone online? Hey, Watto, how's it going? Cannot complain. Anyone need a healer in Edenscape? Have some free time today. I do. Let me log on. Can I join your Edenscape guild? Sure. Bed where I'm going. Art corner. Ah, badger. Mushroom. When Chuck turned 18, his parents moved out. So good. I Heart Men. Sure. Why not? Nobody else has liked it. Oh, what do people say? Me too, but I'm a woman. Did you get... Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to report that. Prefers the company of me... of men. Who doesn't? I like the art. Chat. Mark Kuhn! Hey, Emmett, are you there? It's been a while since I last spoke to Marcus. We met last year at the Kinmoku Expo, Games Expo. He's super in the know about video games. We were supposed to go together this year, but I had a family vacation and had to skip. Wonder how he got on. Hey Marcus, how's it going? This is totally just Emily's way. This is 100% Emily's way. I was just playing Feudal Fantasy. Shark Cam. It's great. Yeah! Do I have a Shark Cam? Camera? Sure, I just need to set it up. Time to plug in the camera. Is it this? It was. There we go. Neat! Oh, this art is super cute. You don't keep it plugged in? I will do now. Wink. There I am! Yo, I knew you would like FF. Where are you at? Hanzo just slaughtered his master. It is a little inconvenient that you can't see Emmett, but actually I'm kind of where I should be. I am on the video feed. Cool moment. Hanzo says goodbye to a samurai life and trains as a ninja. He's a big anti-hero, lol. Did you like the cutscene? I didn't expect Hanzo to kill him like that. In 2003, you were 8? What did you say? I was 8 turning 9 that year. I was born in 1994. It's brutal. The start of his madness, LOL. I'm excited to see what happens next. On my tummy. I'm hungry. Wait, when Umi sees Hanzo? Winky face. Cool. Oh, wait when Umi sees Hanzo. How was the expo anyway? Toll, shame you couldn't go. Toll. I hope to go next year. I was 14 in 2003. Y'all are babies. I know. I keep telling people that. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. I'm just a baby. You want to know anything about the expo? Did you hear any news? Yeah, there were rumors. They were about Feudal Fantasy 2. I think it was showed in secret. What? They're making a sequel already? Oh, I haven't read it all yet. Will Feudal Fantasy 2 be released on the Shark? Do they always have to call it the Kinmoku Shark? Can't they just call it the Shark? Absolute nicht. Kinmoku only focus on... Oh, absolute not? Okay. FF2 will sell the new console. So the Shark is old news. I know that feel. Well, Alter, look at these pixel graphics. It's time for upgrade. Shame Dolphin is expensive, though. Are you going to ask for one for Christmas? Grimbs? Naturally, but if the price stays high, I don't think Santa will deliver. What about you? It sounds like it's time for an upgrade. It's been out for a year already. I like the art a lot. Maybe Santa will be extra nice to us this Christmas. Did you draw any pictures recently? You mean the Art Corner community? I haven't. Sad face. Did those internet trolls upset you? Last time I posted my drawings on Videoverse, I got a few negative comments. Tried to ignore them, but I guess they got to me. I'm not as good as some of the other artists on here. Don't say that. You're great. You need to draw if you want to be a game artist. I guess so. Try again. In fact... What are you doing? I sent you an invite, okay? It's to the Feudal Fantasy community. It's new. That's cool. The community is better than the others. I think they will love to see your fan art. Okay, I'll check it out. Did any of you have like a community like this that you were in when you were a kid? Did you have like an internet community that you were super integrated in? I definitely had AIM. Sorry, I gotta go. Dinner is ready. Check the link and visit the Feudal Fantasy community. Boy. Well, okay, see you. It was nice chatting to Marcus again. I should check out the Feudal Fantasy community and see what it's all about. Yeah. Okay. Communities. Feudal Fantasy. Wasn't good for you? I hear that. I just got this game. It's fab. Uh-oh. Cool, everyone's talking about feudal fantasy. I should write a post and join in. You draw that, you're much better than me. Can I like these? Boink. He's got a beard too! What if Hanzo had an anime transformation from samurai to ninja? Did you just say AIM instead of AIM? Absolutely. I'll say it again. At least I didn't say AOL, Instant Messenger. I was avid on Phenotype's Zoids forum, super big into Zoids model kits as a teen. I never really was in any forums. The only forums that I ever lurked, I never commented in, and they would have been walkthroughs. You all draw so much better than me. No. Lego She. You did so many forums. Can anyone help, please? What's up? I can no-kill Inugami. You shouldn't kill him. There's an easier, kinder way to defeat him. That's cool advice. Non-spoilery. Now what do I do? I've done the thing. No unread messages. Soon, but not now. What do I do? Okay, I did a... Art corner. Okay. Am I writing post? Hey everyone, I just joined this community. I love all these drawings. It me. Always like your own posts. Nobu mentioned you. They are great. Nice to see you here. Oh cool, my friends Nobu and Lorena222 are here too. Boink. Boink. Notifications. Yeah! Now what do I do? Chats! Videoverse messaged you. Okay. Congratulations, you just posted in the Feudal Fantasy community for the first time. You can unlock the Feudal Fantasy Videoverse theme by writing 9 more posts. You were on AIM and OIM. I was not. I was not on any Yahoo Messenger. I'm assuming that's what YUM is. You can unlock more themes by posting in the following communities. Off topic, write 10 posts. Art corner, write 10 comments. We hope you continue to enjoy Videoverse. I see. Okay. 10 posts on off topic, 10 comments on art corner. You've liked 10 or more Videoverse posts. You can unlock a special theme by liking 100. Thanks for helping to make Videoverse a better place for everyone. Keep it positivity. I like this. So do I like everything? That feels excessive, doesn't it? Boink. No need to follow up. Okay. Good luck with your interview. Okay, I can't post an art corner. No drawing. Yeah, yeah. Haha, hot. Hanzo looks sweet and innocent, like how he appeared at the start of the game. This is a great drawing. I should leave a comment. That's what I'd like to do. I tried to. This is amazing. Nice to be here. Notifications? Thank you. Are you new here? I am. Yeah, hello. Wait, new to this community? But I've been on Videoverse. Yes. That's perfect. Vivi, huh? They're still using the default avatar. Are they a new Videoverse user? So interesting, the different languages. I think that they're trying to make a real, like,
inspired me.
Connection to how the global nature of the internet, and I really appreciate that.
The technology might seem kind of basic now, but when I was young, Videoverse opened my eyes to a world of possibilities. I had so much fun chatting with friends and sharing pixel doodles with all the other fans. Though, I remember there was this one artist who drew the most amazing feudal fantasy art. Even though they were only low resolution, the artist was able to convey their emotions and love for the game in a way I hadn't seen before. As an inspiring artist myself, I had to find out what their secret was.
I could honestly go without the narration. A few days later. Okay, here goes. I hope Marcus was right about my drawings. Posted it. I'm so nervous for me. No comments yet. Always like your posts. Always like your posts. I will stand by that message. Like your own stuff. If you don't like it, who else will? I love it. I'm gonna recommend Feudal Fantasy. Then I'm gonna like that one. New posts. Oh. Okay, I guess there's a conversation going on here. Good raid tonight. Thanks, chaps. Hey, brother. Same time tomorrow. Sure. Love Zaylor. Oh, to be young and in love. Aw. To be young and in love, lol. Those two seem so cute. I wish I had a GF. Same. Wow, everyone's so lovelorn, lol. Guys, I didn't get the job. Oh, no! Aw. Hang in there. There's still hope. Shouldn't give up. Try again. Yeah. Ooh. I'll write it on my notebook. What is that now? Not this notepad. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. How do I write? How do I write? I don't know how to write. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, that's neat. So you can find things, little finding things. Neat, 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 neat. Oh, Minimon 2 is about to come out. Minimon 2 is so good. Uh-oh. Has anybody commented on my art yet? Oh my. Where's my art? Have they commented? Sorry, Emmett. I see you posted a new drawing in the Feudal Fantasy. That's right. Don't be desperate. Good to see your drawings again. Thanks. Remember, there are older people and professional artists on here, so don't compare with them. Good point. Video again? Yo! Can you send me your drawing, please? Sent drawings will stay in my collection. Click the drawing collection button. Neat. Thanks, this is great. Are you trying to collect all the Videoverse drawings or something? All Feudal Fantasy ones, at least. I have about 200. Wow. This will make a cool poster. I'll send you my drawings then. Thanks, Emmett. Let me make a note of it. Do I actually have to click away, or do I just do it? Okay, perfect. Help out task added. Easy. I gotta go now, sorry. Man, I used to be so sad when people would leave. See you. Lorena? What'd you say? Nailed it. Thank you. I could see myself playing through this game. I think that I haven't quite yet grasped this like story, the meaning of the story, you know, but I think that there's something to it. I'm gonna save a slot and maybe play it a little bit more off stream and let you guys know what I think. I definitely dig the aesthetic. It has a lot of the remnants of Emily is Away. I think there's a little bit much going on, which is always tough to kind of wrestle with, but I think there's something to that game, and I could definitely see myself getting into the story if the story is good. So which demo next? Vote, please. An Undertale. What was the other one? Ghost Time. And what was the last one? Blockbuster. No, we're playing Blockbuster. What was the other one? Oh, phooey. What was the other one? I can't remember what pun I used. Oh, I remember. Musical but gods. Alright. Polls up. Vote for what you want. Man to me, I like the art style a whole lot. I like the aesthetic. If you've ever played Emily is Away, I love Emily is Away, so that makes me happy about this game. I think that if the story does what I want the story to do, then I'm going to really enjoy it. However, it would definitely be like a low-key game. It would be a visual novel. It would be something that you want to play during like low-key times. It's not very engaging or action-heavy. It's just an interesting, deep story that's supposed to evoke some kind of nostalgia in your heart. So if you like nostalgia and you want to experience a nostalgia flick, I think that's probably what it is, and that's what it's for. Put your votes in for which demo you want to see next. Ghost Time, Musical but Gods, or another Undertale. An Undertale. Boink. 1 minute left on the clock. Get your votes in there. Let me know what you want to see. Looks like Ghost Time. Oh, I actually need to update the tags too. I kind of forgot about that. It looks like the answer is Ghostpia. Probably. Ghostpia. I know nothing about this game either. I think that Perry has played the demo already. So this will be, I don't think it's going to be scary. It might be scary. I doubt it. I have a feeling it's not scary, but we'll find out. So I know Perspective has played this demo before, and we're going to play it now on stream. I don't know how long it is. We'll only get 30 minutes into it, as is our schedule here. So Ghost Time, Ghostpia. Don't know anything about this game. Just know the art style is gorge, and it has the word ghost in it. That's all I know. And I'm glad you're all here on the journey with me. Here we go. Ghostpia. Room 6. Violent scenes. Okay, so good to know, good to know. A little scary, not Omori levels. Violent scenes. If you are uncomfortable with violence, content warning. Also, it appears that it's going to glitch. You can already see it's got like the glitch up here on the screen. Oh, there's a new townsperson in town. I can't see. I can't even see. There's a new townsperson in town. You want to start reading from episode 1? I do. Z to progress. Always press A to go back. Z to progress. Definitely some bloody stuff. Very much glitch. It's been a long journey. It's dark by the time I get out of the station. All right, we'll take it a little bit more intense. Huh? A cold breeze blows, and I suddenly want to go home. This is a ghost town. Certainly lonely enough to have earned that name. Despite my reluctance, I quickly remember why I came here. To fulfill her wish. It's a promise I have to keep. I whisper to myself, I've come to see you. I already like the glitch effect. That's super cool looking. I keep thinking that like my PS2 or something is turning on when it plays that sound. That little beep. Oh, I didn't do it that time. Whoop. Ghostpia Season 1. It's been my dream to dream. Lately I've been sleeping all the time, but I haven't dreamed at all. I want to dream. I want to escape from reality and go elsewhere. No matter how much I sleep, the world of dreams just won't welcome me. Have I ever even had a dream? Not quite sure myself. And thus I'm on the precipice of awakening. My body slowly floats up from the darkness of dreamless sleep, reminding me that I do have a body. I'm not just a part of the puddle of dream goo. But I want to sleep longer. I grab a hold of sleep's tail and try to sink myself back into the goo. Love the art. When I let out a yawn and open my eyelids, I recognize the sound of a ringing phone, so that's what woke me up. That trifling realization sends sparks flying in my brain, instantly casting aside my drowsiness. I've woken up once again. My heart feels cold, heavy, as if someone had poured icy water into the empty hole in my chest. I look outside the window. It's almost dawn. Everyone's starting to go home. The air is hurried and restless, but also somehow satisfied and overflowing with hope. And then my heart gets another degree colder. Let's go. I quickly grab a change of clothes, put on my coat, and head to the door leading out of my one-room apartment. I wince at the cold sensation of the metal doorknob when I turn it. Once I walk through the hall and down the stairs, the door's there. The door there leads outside. Boink. She's so tall, so long. I assume it's a she. I guess I shouldn't gender them. It's the same outside as ever. Thick snow covers the ground like always. Good thing I brought my boots. A cursory glance at a nearby brick fence reveals graffiti in a language foreign to me. Behind it in the distance are buildings covered in pastel, candy-like colors. Except they're now faded, dull, ambiguous. There aren't many tall buildings. What does stand out, though, is a cylinder thrusting forth in the middle of town, as well as the peculiar silhouette of a church in the distance that almost looks like it's got an onion on top. In any case, I've got the feeling that this isn't the place where I belong. Is it like a nuke? What's in the center of town? This is a ghost town. Someone decided it to be called that. Or rather, that's all anyone's ever called it. This is a ghost town, after all. There's not much else here. If you're not going to name the town after its inhabitants, what else are you going to call it? It's ghosts that live here. Or rather, that's all anyone's ever called them. I think that's the only thing they're comfortable calling themselves, since they live forever and are active at night. They really are ghost-like in that sense. But I guess since the like part is off-putting, they've settled on just straight-up calling themselves ghosts. Naturally, I'm a ghost myself. As dawn breaks and the ghosts go home, I head out into the ghost town. The horizon's starting to turn blue, so I'm sure it'll be dawn soon enough. I love this time of night, especially the sky. I do realize that I'm kind of basic for liking something as commonplace as the sky. But watching the pitch-black expanse gradually fade to navy and then to blue makes me feel somehow both excited and relaxed. I take a step forward and get confused. Why was I sounding so gloomy? I often space out and lose track of what I was thinking. I've been like this for longer than I can remember. I feel like a broken machine. If only I could keep those sad thoughts away. Not once have I ever been able to stop them. I start digging through my memory to try and remember what started that gloomy train of thought and walk outside, half asleep. My feet just started walking on their own. Someone once said that the subconscious part of our mind is larger than the conscious one. I passed through the small gate of the similarly small apartment complex. There are many footprints left in the snow. But they're all footprints heading home, in the opposite direction that I'm headed. Seems that the lonely thought has set my memory into motion. I remember now. Once again, I failed to dream. Then I got a phone call from that girl, which woke me up. I couldn't sit still, so I went outside. I wish I didn't remember that. But I suppose when you've forgotten something, it's human nature to try and remember it. The need to remember may not be at the top of the hierarchy of needs, but it's definitely pretty high up. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Sayako. It really doesn't. I mutter to myself as I tread through the snow. When I reach the road, the snow has already been cleared, making it much easier to walk. There's not another soul on the road, but I can feel the gazes of the ghosts from inside their buildings. Can't say I like it, but it's better than seeing them face to face. There are many ghosts in this town, but as someone who currently doesn't have any friends, my one and only hobby is to walk around town early in the morning like this. It's nostalgic, melancholic, and yet somewhat exciting. That's how I always feel when I go for these walks. I walk through the shabby backdrop of the city streets until I turn the corner, and the scenery changes ever so slightly. I've reached the plaza in the middle of town. There are benches placed here and there, as well as the signboard of a cafe with a full view of the plaza. But it's not exactly a place with a calm, relaxing atmosphere. And that's due to the overwhelming presence of something that's the opposite of calm and relaxing. In the center of the plaza is the indiscernible stone wreckage of what probably used to be a fountain. And sticking out of it is a gigantic metal cylinder with fins. It's been here for ages. Its silhouette is simple and clear, so too is its purpose: destruction. Complete and utter destruction. There's no mistaking it. It's a missile. I have no way of knowing what sort of missile it is, but the fact of the matter is that it's a missile. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't know how long this town's history goes, but ever since it became a ghost town, the missile's been there, apparently. Since it hasn't exploded, it's probably a dud. Strangely enough, the missile's packed with the names of the town's ghosts etched all over its surface, like some kind of memorial. Naturally, my name's on there, too. I have no memory of writing it there, and yet there it is. Like a signature on a shady contract I've been deceived into signing. Maybe I'd be a little proud to have my name here if I liked this town, but since I don't, it doesn't make me happy at all. Instead, it makes me feel like I've been bound to this depressing place, so if anything, I find it disgusting. Sakuya kick! I take 2 or 3 steps back, getting a running start, and give the missile a good kick. Specifically, I aim at the spot where my name is written. Someone speaks up from behind me. You idiot, what if it explodes? Shocked, I turned around to see a red-headed girl I recognize. She's a person, or rather, a ghost, I'd rather not run into. Eeh. That's one thing I haven't forgotten. What? It's not like I did anything. She may not have done anything, but I have. So I don't know what to say. Obviously, I'm not expecting her to do anything in retaliation. It's not like I hate her or anything. But I don't know if what I've done maybe was some kind of taboo. Ow, ow. So all I can do is let out a pathetic groan. Hey, wait! I turn around and make a break for it. I run shamelessly, waving around my arms and legs. Anya, that redhead, appeared right behind me. I have no choice but to make a loop around the town that's roughly shaped like a circle in order to get back home. I try to run fast, but my body just doesn't feel like it. I keep tripping and almost cry every time, but before I realize it, I'm back home. When I close the door behind me, I finally snap out of it. I can almost feel the wind blowing through my stomach. Now that I think about it, I haven't eaten anything in a long time. Now, it's not like I'm going to die or anything. I toss off my coat by the door, and it starts melting from the bottom hem up. Like when an orange peel eats through a piece of styrofoam. It bubbles, melts, forms droplets. Ugh. The boots I toss by the bed melt too, leaving behind useless heels and soles. By the time I toss myself into the bed, even my feet start to melt. What's happening? Even Ghost feels pain. Once the skin melts off, it exposes muscle that gets dry and stiff upon contact with the air. It hurts. The smallest flicker of air in the room causes me unbearable pain, as if rubbing irritants into open wounds. Ghosts can't survive the morning sun. The reason I kept tripping over myself on the way here may have been a result of losing part of my leg muscles. Thinking about that possibility helps distract me a little from the pain. But it's not as much of a problem as it may seem. It's no big deal, really. Nothing dies in this town. Just leave it alone for a while. Everything will be back to how it should be. To sleep is to temporarily lend your body to the darkness of slumber. By the time I wake up, my body will be back to normal. My legs will have healed and won't hurt anymore. Hopefully. This sure hurts. I speak up, even though I know there's nobody there to respond. Well, it'd be nice if there was someone to respond. Someone to sympathize with my pain. Maybe I'm a little lonely. Did a teardrop fall into my pillow? Or was that just my imagination? My eyes fall shut before I can find out. The writing is phenomenal. 10 out of 10 writing so far. I can see a town off into the distance. I'm heading there at full speed. To the left and right is nothing but an endless snow desert. Up ahead, railroad tracks stretch far into the distance. Behind me, the railroad ties blur together, which is a sign that we must be going pretty fast. At this speed, I should be feeling the wind on my skin, but I don't feel a thing on my body. It's only now that I realize I don't even have a body at all. Without a body, I exist as nothing more than a perspective. A perspective that's somehow chugging along the road like a train. Without a body, I don't get tired, so I just aimlessly watch the scenery flow by. Once I'm about a few kilometers away from the town, I finally recognize it. That's the town I live in. Well, that's a bit of relief. At least it's not some strange, unknown territory. Before long, my train will arrive at the station. But as I gradually slow down, my body doesn't feel a thing. Not even momentum. Suddenly, my perspective switches as if someone had turned the tuning dial on an old analog radio. My new perspective is facing the doors inside a train. I'm already at the station. The doors open automatically. There stands a girl. She pulls the corners of her mouth as if to say bleh before telling me, "Welcome!" Welcome? I've lived here for a long time. I don't need anyone to welcome me. What's even going on? I try to tell her those things, but I can't speak at all. By the time I wake up, it's completely dark outside. Ghosts are nocturnal creatures. And thus, the town's bustling with liveliness. No dreams again. That felt like a dream. The pain in my legs and the damage to my clothes have both vanished as if nothing had happened. I'm just a little relieved. I think I woke up much earlier than usual. I check outside the window again as a part of my daily habit to see how much time is left before sunrise. We need to talk. I haven't seen that electric bulletin board before. Looks pretty haphazardly mazed, too. There's wires poking out and duct tape stuck on here and there. It's probably handmade. It's been lazily stuck on the wall of a building facing my apartment. I've got a hunch as to who put it there. Almost everything in this world can be fixed with a little duct tape. I can still vividly remember her voice. But maybe that's because I actually heard her voice just yesterday. Ring! The phone starts to ring right on cue. I check to see if my socks are still on and if my boots and coat are there. I comb my hair with my fingers, so it'll probably just get messy again. It's not like I've got time to fix it properly. I'm off. I turn the doorknob and pull hard. Okay, typo. I turn the doorknob and pull hard. What? When I open the door, I see a ghost standing in the common area of the apartment hallway. Is she a grown-up child? Or a childish adult? By appearances, she could go either way. But if you ask me, I know she's the former. I think she's beautiful. Yoo-hoo! Even as she starts talking, she doesn't stop filing her nails. She's only got 4 fingers, by the way. She's number 2 on my list of people I'd rather not see right now. If it's not obvious, number 1 on the list is that redheaded girl, the ghost named Anya. Pacifica? Long time no see, Sayako. When I hear her somewhat friendly tone, it takes everything I have to keep my mind from unraveling. Pacifica's very smart. I get the feeling that all of this was a part of those girls' plan to get to me. Those two know me. Probably have for far longer than I've known them. I need to go on a walk. I know I can't oppose her, but I know I can't just not oppose her either. Listen to what I have to say, and you can go on as many walks as you like. I'm getting dizzy. Pacifica speaks softly, but has a firm fortitude. I don't think anyone can meaningfully oppose her in any way. The phone keeps ringing behind the door as I just shut. It's kind of nauseating. But I'm sure you'll find what I have to say quite interesting. It's not like I don't want to hear it, but why me? Please don't get the wrong idea. I just need help. Help? Pacifica takes a step forward, closing the distance between us. My body tenses up. I can't be sure she isn't carrying a knife. Not like she isn't allowed to. Whatever. I'll just put up with it for now. It's not like I'll die or anything. As I let my thoughts run wild, I suddenly smell something sweet, something relaxing. A new ghost has arrived. Pacifica brings her face up close and whispers in my ear. It sends shivers down my spine, blowing away both the nausea and the sleepiness. A new ghost? Pacifica's breath tickles my earlobe. The tips of my toes tingle and my shoulders freeze in place. Oh, yeah, I guess ghosts breathe too, huh? Shh, not so loud. It's still a secret. Don't whisper in my ear. Like I said, not so loud. Pacifica's only whispering in my ear for secrecy's sake, but my ears are so sensitive I can't focus on what she's saying. Okay, I'll listen. I'll hear you out at least. Really? Thank you. I thought you might say that. May I come into your room? Let's have a little private talk, woman to woman. Okay, so she does identify as woman. There we go. Pacifica gently smiles from ear to ear like a flower blooming. I feel guilty thinking that there's nothing about me that deserves a smile like that. I've got an inferiority complex about how I'll never be able to smile like that. Those two thoughts gouge out my heart. Pardon the intrusion. Since I haven't even locked the door yet, Pacifica opens it on her own and starts to walk in, but then stops in place. Whoa. They spell it right. 10 out of 10 game. Pacifica? I mustn't forget my ninja manners. Sorry? Ninja? Before she crosses the threshold into my room, Pacifica places her hands together and bows. What's up with that? Don't do it, Perry. I heard that this was a ninja custom. I like the music. Very, Regina Spektor. That's news to me. No way. Apparently, I'd become known as a ninja in this town without even knowing about it. That's kind of concerning in its own right, but for some reason, it's oddly satisfying to see Pacifica blush. It's a pleasant sight, I guess. I turned it down a little bit. It feels a little loud. Upon entering the room, Pacifica makes a beeline for the phone and picks it up. She simply says, "Yes, it's me. Yes, that's right. Please wait. Goodbye. I brought you something. Sorry, but could you boil some water?" I place the pot on the stove and return to the table. Pacifica takes a bottle of instant coffee out of her handbag. She then takes out a tin and preserved biscuits. Ah. What's wrong, Sayako? I was thinking that this is what I had for my last meal, too. You mean when Anya made a mess on the crotch of her plain Jane overalls? Probably, yeah. How long ago was that? No idea. I haven't had much of an appetite. It's not like I'll die anyway. My goodness. As I boil the water, I listen to Pacifica scold me, saying that I should take better care of myself and that it's not a matter of living or dying. And soon enough, 2 cups of coffee are ready. She unseals the biscuit tin with a tug of the pull tab. Seems like a fairly decent meal to me. So about that new ghost. I didn't realize this town could even get new ghosts. Of course it can't, or at least it shouldn't. And that's what makes it such a mystery. The town had always had a set number of ghosts, 1,024 to be exact. And that number's never increased nor decreased. Nobody's ever said anything about it, but I'd figured it was some kind of eternal rule. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I feel like adding one more ghost won't make that much of a difference. Maybe someone decided 1,025 was a nicer number. I think Mayfly would agree. 5s and 0s, right? She's a girl. Around your age, Sayako. I see. For some reason, my heart skips a beat. A second later, my chest feels somewhat warm, somewhat numb. In one word, I feel fidgety. Anyway, I thought we should throw her a welcome party. Pacifica just couldn't resist laughing. It looks as if she had read my mind. It's like she knows me better than I know myself, but does she know what this feeling is exactly? We have to throw her one, especially due to the circumstances. What circumstances? Reminded me of the game 2048. My mind was in the same spot. 1,024 is exactly half. The church is examining her. She'll most likely be tired once they release her, so we have to show her a fun time to make up for it. This world feels like an anime. It's very realized. The church, the town's biggest congregation of ghosts, it also serves as a peacekeeping organization. Headed by a priest, they do policing and politics, and thus the priest is more like the town mayor. Very few ghosts know what goes on in the church, but Pacifica is a pretty influential ghost as far as they go. So I guess she got that information from an inside source. The church still does things like that, huh? Some sort of an immigration inspection, I suppose, but is that really necessary? Sounds like they're just doing it because they want to. I hate the church. Particularly their attitude. Even after the townspeople become town's ghosts and overcame death, the church still wants to control people under the guise of politics. Commentary? It's almost like the ghosts are pretending to be alive, and it's so forced. I feel like there's other things that bother me about them, but the anger makes my head feel hazy. Like, yeah, my head always feels hazy, but you know what I mean. I can't even remember what it is I'm angry about. You still hate the church, I see. Well, I do too. Those guys are poop. Church is poop! Poop is church! Ah! That's a clip. Haha, the two of us laugh. Like two boys in uniform, merrymaking while oozing with pure, unadulterated youth. Youth. That's not exactly a word I can relate to. So, Sayako, will you help me out? Okay, I'll help if I can. Thank you. I'm so happy. When Pacifica hugged me tight, my body stiffens. There's nothing I can do. I figured I needed some sort of opportunity to do this. So I've been waiting for a long, long time. I'm so happy I could talk to you like this. Main girl reminds me, Sayako reminds me a lot of Omori already. Of Sunny, excuse me. Pacifica talks earnestly between sobs. That's right. While she may act overly mature sometimes, that's all it is, an act. Everyone who's close to her knows this. Huh. I remember more than I thought. I feel happy, that I remember, but it also feels odd that she's got some attachment to me. It's a swirl of emotions like a spinning barbershop pole. Pacifica's as gentle as ever. She hasn't changed. But what about me? I feel like I've changed a little, the same way milk changes after its expiration date. A change you can smell with a single whiff. I can't go back to being me. I suppose that's how I'd describe the way I feel. Hey, thank you for the sub! Appreciate ya. Icarus, let me know if you want to spin the sub wheel. We have a bunch of gifts and random things in there. You can let me know clockwise or counterclockwise and how hard to spin it. Whatever scale you want to use. I guess I was just looking for an excuse. You've always been so close. I just needed a little courage to speak out to you. Oh. How do I get out of here? Oh, how do I? Ow. There's nothing I can say. Being touched makes me feel safe. I don't want to let you go ever again. But at the same time, it also makes me anxious. After all, I have no idea how I could ever repay someone who makes me feel this happy. If I get too comfortable taking advantage of her kindness, she might start to hate me. And I don't want her to hate me. I can't find the words to say. With just a simple hug, all these feelings are revolving around inside me, and I'm just so afraid that I'll end up crushing this moment into dust. And just like that, the happiness has faded away completely, leaving nothing but coarse anxiety coursing through my heart. Am I just not used to dealing with kindness? Pacifica suddenly lets go. For a second, I fear that my worst fear had come true, but the reality is slightly different. Sorry, Sayako, but, what is it? Are you showering properly? You, kind of smell like a baka. Like spoiled milk. Oh, now that you mention it, I haven't showered since the other day. Which other day? You know, when Anya spilled coffee on those ugly overalls of her? The poop talked? I don't know what she just said. There's a look of fear on her face that she probably wouldn't want anyone else to see normally. Well, I mean, if nobody's going to come see me and the air's not humid, then why bother showering? What happened? I don't want to ever let you go again. Who asked you, you 100-year-old poop? It's been 100 years? The very concept of a calendar has disappeared from this town, so time has become incredibly ambiguous. Individually, a day is simple to track, but as the days pile up, it's impossible to keep track of months and years. You'd have an easier time counting the sand in the desert of snow surrounding this town, one grain at a time. If you think about it, I suppose it's not normal to go this long without showering, huh? Maybe I really have changed. Am I trying to reclaim myself? Take a shower now! Okay. My fear of being separated from Pacifica turns into fear of Pacifica herself. I stop thinking, grab a towel, and head to the bathroom as quickly as possible. All right, that's where we're going to wrap this one up. Oh, with this cutscene. Ghostpia Season 1, Basic Controls. That's where we're going to wrap for this one. We're going to save for sure. Maybe we'll play this one on Monday, because I definitely want to continue experiencing that story. Maybe we can play in like chunks at a time Very good time, very entertained by that one, to say the least. I like the writing so much. I think the writing is pretty exceptional. I also, whoopsie, hello, close up. I also really like that, the demos as well. It gets interesting from here. Of course it would get interesting right at the spot where we have to wrap, right? We're gonna take another 3-minute break. I'm gonna put up another,
I just want to be done.
whatchamacallit. I'm gonna put up another poll. Only 2 options this time. An Undertale and musical but gods. Starting that poll, we're gonna do a 3-minute break here, and I will do the sub spin for Icarus as soon as we get back, and we'll do whatever game comes up on the roster. So stick around, we're not going anywhere. Be back in 3 minutes. See you then. Cracking noises until you end the strike. Do you guys like the cracking noise? How does it sound over the fancy microphone? That used to be how I would do the Predator. But I don't know how it sounds over the microphone. And I used to tell people that I could pop my neck like that. This is really happening at long last. I'm fed up. I can't do it anymore. Spectrum has pushed me too far. You've done too much this time, Spectrum. And you were here for it. The folks that are in the chat right now, you were here for this monumental moment where I finally am broken like the bat by Spectrum. I'm putting on my to-do list right now. Call Spectrum. All of you are here. All of you that are here right now in the chat, you're a part of this moment. You're going to get a badge that says you were a part of this moment of Checkpoint Church history. I'm not even kidding. Do it, please. Make it happen. If you know how to do it. If not, I can look into how to do it. But this is a moment. I'm calling Spectrum. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what the difference is going to be, but we're getting a new modem. At the very least, we're getting a new modem and a new router. And this is just absurd. My corner of the internet, and you can't have it, exterminates anyone looking in her direction. Absolutely, Trombone. Only a Dalek could do that. Oh, this is an example of what not to do. Don't be a Dalek. Be a Trombone Dalek in particular. Trombone Daleks, as you know, are notoriously generous. You are allowed to lament. If you've never heard a pastor say that before, let me assure you, you are allowed to lament. You are allowed to doubt. You are allowed to be hurt. You're allowed to be angry. But at the end of the day, whatever your prayer looks like, whether it's an angry prayer, a happy prayer, or whatever it may be, I hope that it gets to the action of entering into a relationship with Jesus Christ and with the body of Christ that is the church. That's what we're about. Oh, I thought it was 3. I thought it was 3 hits. I thought it was 3 hits and then he was done. I thought it was 3 hits. I thought it was 3 hits. And that has been page 54 of the Mirror Mural, presented for your listening pleasure without context. You finally got to see the mural. Welcome back. Wow. What a huge How we doing? All right, so an Undertale did win, so we're going to play a game called In Stars and Time. It looks very Undertale inspired. I'm super excited about it. Undertale's my favorite game of all time, and so the fact that we get to experience more of that type of game has me very excited. But before we get started with that, we got to spin the sub wheel. So the sub wheel is going to be spun counterclockwise as hard as I can. I maybe could have spun harder. Very sorry. Sincerely sorry. Yeah, visual novels are my bread and butter. So I am totally here for it. Let me see. This is another windowed one. I don't know why they keep doing windowed games. Where I say bye, Spoofy. Boing. This is truly a tiny one. It even shows the bar up top. Soundtrack can already get it. We're going to turn it down just a little bit. That should be significantly better. Oh. Icarus, you got a gachapon, a free gachapon. Let's see what's inside. All right, you get to pick right or left hand. Right or left hand. Ooh, oh, I feel like I'm getting spoiled here. I feel like I'm getting things spoiled by this little menu. The gachapon is the candy machine that is behind me. You can redeem that with reward points, or you can win it somehow. So, God talks about the right hand, so right hand, you got the 1-star Dragon Ball. 1-star Dragon Ball. That goes on our Dragon Ball stand here. So we have 2 Dragon Balls so far. Whenever we collect all 7, whoever collects the 7th one gets the gets to summon Shinron and pick a game for us. That's how that works. Okay, let's play this game. In Stars in Time. Here we go. You know what? Since I'm just gonna go ahead and just gonna put it over here. That way my camera doesn't cover any of the game. Well, now it feels significantly less. Whoa! Sifrin! Yeah? So. I wasn't asleep. Sure. I think you're lying, friend. No, Bonbon. I believe Sif. It's not like they fell over with their eyes closed snoring or anything. You stand up and laugh awkwardly. You were just resting your eyes for a second. Could you fall asleep standing up after we beat the king who has frozen the entire country in time, please? I'm sorry, Sifrin. You're sleepy because I woke you up from your nap yesterday, isn't it? It's because I kept you from sleeping as much as you wanted yesterday, isn't it? Uh-oh. You made Mirabelle sad again. You made her sad yesterday, too. It's your second time doing it in 2 days. You absolute monster. Say something to make her feel better. Something like, at least we should be happy I was the one taking a nap and not Bonnie. Oh no. Oh yes. Huh? Why? What would have happened if I took a nap? Well, since you're a kid and all, if you took a nap, us adults could have been arrested for kidnapping. Oh, chaps. Bad! Mirabelle laughed. Success. Odile looks like she wants to strangle you, though. Or is it Odile, maybe? Odile? I'm going to say Odile. Odile sounds silly. Now that Sifrin is clearly awake, we should get inside. We still have a long way to go before we get to the king. He's probably at the top of the house, isn't he? How rude of him to not welcome us at the door. How rude! So rude. But still, the house feels strange, doesn't it? Do houses of change usually look like this, Mirabelle? No, they're not usually like this. Houses of change are usually filled with people and light. But right now it's so empty and inert. And sadnesses have taken over, and they'll be trying to defeat us no matter the cost, all because of the king. Well, we should go, shouldn't we? The king's butt isn't going to kick itself, you know. That's right! We're going to kick the king's butt! And save everyone in Vanguard. Vagard. And save everyone in Vagard! You all nod determinedly. You were determined. Determination. All right, let's get ready. I have my orb right here. Let's open the house then. I like that we're starting in media res. That's pretty cool. Looks like Mojo Jojo's head. Moviga, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome Checkpoint Church, Church for Nerds, Geeks, and Gamers. We're glad that you're here. We are really a church online. I am really a pastor. And we're playing demos for Next Fest. How was your stream? How did editing go? Okay, can talk to them by pressing space. Gonna do it. Mirabelle looks worried. Oh, I hope everyone in the house is okay. I haven't gone inside the house since the king attacked. I don't know if anyone escaped. I hope the head housemaid is okay at least. You wonder how Bonnie is dealing with all this. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I'm not worried. I'm just mad because you guys won't let me fight. Don't think I'm weak just because I'm a kid. I'll kick your butt in the next year. You smile sheepishly at Isabeau. Hey, Sif. I think I've been giving them definitely a male voice, and I don't know if they are or not. Good and productive as usual. Still sleepy, are we? You should have told me. I could have covered for you so Odelay wouldn't notice. You approach Odelay carefully. Oh, Sifrin, you're the fastest out of all of us, so I'm counting on you and your speed as always. Which is to say, please walk in front so hopefully your reflexes will keep us all out of trouble. Me and my slow old woman reflexes, thank you. Okay. Onward and upward. Are you ready? Ready! All right, let's go! Okay, I just, we're gonna go right. Oh, what's that? Something sparkling there. You can interact with any object by pressing space and standing in front of it. There's a key laying on the floor. Could it be the key to open the door? Probably, right? You pick it up. You found a circle key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. Does it mean something? What's up with the circles? The design on the keychain, you mean? It's one of the symbols of the House of Change Belief. It's to show that we are all part of something bigger. The first circle is inside the bigger circle, which is inside a bigger circle. It's also part of a housemaid's uniform. Like Belle's brooch. Yes, this is how I decided to wear it, but you can wear it however you want. As a necklace, a design on your clothes, or not at all. Breaking traditions is also part of the change belief. And the teardrops on your brooch. Pretty. Goes ding ding when I walk. Don't you love it when things go ding ding when you walk? Sure do. But the big circle isn't inside anything. It's inside your hand, Sifran. And you're inside this room, which is inside the house, which is inside Dormont, inside Vagard, inside this world, which is here. She points at the smallest circle on the keychain. It's to remind us that as much as we change, we are still a part of this world. And we must all do our part to make it a wonderful place. But the world isn't inside anything? No, silly. What would it be inside of? Exactly. Well, thank you for this little art lesson. Let's get going. You nod. You put the key in your pocket. Statue of the Change God. It's been destroyed. Uh-oh. Let's go left this time before we go straight forward. A storage room. Let's look around. I see a few tonics on those tables. Make sure to pick them up and give to Bonnie before we leave. You can check that closet too. There might be some cool stuff in there. Small glass containers. Look around. Found a sour tonic. Someone just took the bottle from you. Dial said, so I guess it is Odial then, not Odelay. Dial said I'm on tonics duty. Tonics are good to keep your HP up so you don't get knocked out in battle. They're very sour, but the sourness is sure to make you more awake and ready for anything. Look around, got a super sour tonic. Oh, sour tonics is everyone to share. You know, I always wondered why they're more powerful than regular sour tonics when they're the same size. They're just that concentrated. I tried drinking a full super sour tonic once. And what happened? I couldn't taste anything for weeks. Some flyers, they say House of Change open. Come and see what you can do for the community and what the community can do for you. I'm picking up on some religious allegories here. There's some people with sparkly eyes holding hands drawn on it. I drew those a few years ago to get people to come to the house. It's a little embarrassing now. You think they look nice. Closet. You open the closet, it's full of boxes and papers and a pendant shaped like a bell. You got a pendant. Put the pendant in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Well, that closet was useless. But pretty pendant, though. Can the pendant heal me when I'm hurt? Maybe it can. You don't know. You look at the pendant closely. It's just a pendant. But you like it, so you put it in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Tonics and any useful items will usually be visible, but you might get some useless but interesting things if you check everything in a room. You can open your menu by pressing escape. Nice! Look at the art. And Bonnie. I love that. Okay, let's see. We've got pockets, craft, equip, profile, options, save. We're gonna count on them to explain those things to us later. A pillar. Oh, wait, that's more tonics, right? Yeah, pocket full of ginger, and another one is giving me a high five. Dial also said I'm on spices duty. Still, that's a lot of spices you found there. Oh, I know this one. Pepper raises your attack, ginger raises your defense, and thyme makes you faster. Because spicy stuff makes people angry, ginger makes you not sick, and thyme, well, I don't actually know what thyme makes you faster. Me neither. You look at what's on the table, you found a crafted water. You give it all to them. Give it to all of them. You learn fast, friend. Be careful with those items, Boniface, and guard them well. Be ready to throw those at us if we need them during battle. It's probably safer than making all of us carry some. But Sif found those. You don't trust Sif to keep our items safe? The person who a few weeks ago mixed up all the items we had to make a so-called super potion? No, I don't trust Sifrim with items. Huh. You cutely bat your eyes. This is a crafted water. If someone gets knocked out during water, or during battle, just a drop of it is enough to wake them right up. Someone at school told me it was just coconut water. Wait, is it? Alright. No, ouchie! Did you just... No! Run into the door? No, I didn't! You imagined it. Oh no, I didn't think it'd be locked. The king's scared of us, right? He has to be, since he's putting locked doors in our way. Looking at the door, you notice a symbol over the keyhole. It looks like a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle. Just like the key you just found. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. All right, let's go. Battle time? That looks like a battle. Save. Drop a save. All right. Oh, fight time. Yay, time to learn how to fight. Battle start. Oh, it's very Earthbound. Battle tutorial time. It'll be fast, I promise. But first, do you know about rock, paper, scissors? Yes. Of course you do, considering you've been fighting Sadnesses for a while now. Anyway, Sadnesses you'll fight might be either rock type, paper type, or scissors type. If you pay close attention to their appearance, you might find a clue to what rock, paper, scissors type they're weak against. Right now, here's some battle facts about you and your party. You, scissors type, weak to rock. Fast, can make everyone faster. Mirabelle, scissors, paper type, weak to rock. Heals and can boost friends' attack. Isabeau, rock type, weak to paper. Hits hard, can boost friends' defense. Odile, paper type, weak to scissors. Can use craft spells of any type. Slow, can make enemies slower. Bonnie, helps out randomly. Alright, that's it. There's a lot more, but you'll pick it up as you go. If you're lost, ask your glasses lady to examine the enemy. What was... You be ready to fight. Glasses lady. Oh, the old lady, okay. I'm assuming that it's scissors. It's weak to scissors. But I don't remember what I am. Was I scissors? Alright, who is it this time? Oh wait, is that on the side what type we are? Is Mirabelle scissors type maybe? It looked exactly the same. It's the type of attack we're doing. It's the type of attack we're doing. Oh, okay. It resisted paper because it's scissors type. So that means rock is strong against it. Easy. Big storm here will transfer to phone if needed if power goes out again. Oh no. Let's see. Deals scissors damage to all enemies. Might lower... I don't know what it uses. But he's almost dead. It's two of them. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice it was two enemies. Okay, so this is a rock type, so we need paper against it, yeah? Which means that I should craft. Or I should try to do paper damage, which looks like I can. Heck yes, dude. Easy, dude. Easy! That should mean that I get 2 turns in a row, yeah? Oh, you breathe in and out. 600 experience received. Nice, dude. I'm here for this. Really does give me Earthbound vibes. We're gonna fight another one. Battle start! What type could they possibly be? We don't know. I'm gonna guess rock type? Maybe they're in the shape of scissors with their hands? Yeah, it resisted me, so that must mean that it's rock type. Right? Yep. 350 XP. I hope this isn't a game where you don't have to kill things. Oh, a book. What's it say in the book? There's a strategy book called The Pretty Book of Pretty Strategies on the table. Should I read out a passage? Ask her to read? Oh. Nothing. I don't need this. We got more important things to do. A big steel thing with a stone on it and an oven for weapons. Those things have a name, but you can't remember what it is. A forge. It's a forge and an anvil, Sifrin. The stone is a sharpening stone. Oh, yeah. Ooh. What does that mean? What does it mean that they all got mixed up? What does that mean? Wait, oh, they're all different types? Oh, interesting. Wait, shouldn't one of them be dead? Should the right one not be dead? I got a bad feeling that she's dying. I got a real bad feeling that Glasses Lady is gonna die. I don't even know if that's this kind of game. I just really got a feeling. Because her moves were pretty OP. The door is locked. Of course it is. Egg key. Wonder if you can run. Yep, shift. Won't make that mistake again. Not after Omori. Well, I'm already hardcore on board with this game. I could play every minute. I like the rock, paper, scissors style of it all. I like the battle mechanics. I like the art. The question is, will I like the story? So far, I cannot weigh in. Oh. Where does it bring, farther into the house? Yes, this is the only way to the second floor. No wonder the king would make sure we couldn't go in. I'm telling you, the king is scared of us. Maybe he is, but in the meantime, we should find a way to open this door. You look at the gate a little bit closer. The keyhole is shaped like an egg, broken in half. Okay. I didn't want to fight you. You're so sad. Oh, why are you so sad? That art design reminds me so much of Off. Have you never seen a lock like this before, Steve? A mashup of so many indie games you've played? For real, though. For real, though! It's a special kind of a guardian lock. Instead of a key, it needs specific words to open. Words. Yes, you just have to say the words aloud. I think they call it an open phrase? An open phrase. Fascinating. So, what is the phrase for this lock? I do not know. So it's locked. Yes. Hooray. What's this room, though? I think it may be a storage room. I often say Dormont's shopkeeper go there. He might know the phrase for it. If we had remembered to ask. Oh. Well, too late now, right? Yeah. This game really is every game I've played. Oh, a sadness! Aw, poor buddy lost his friends. Whoa, this one feels weird. They spell woe wrong. Bad game. 0 out of 10. Boniface, it may look different, but it's still a sadness like all the ones we've seen before. Still feels weird. I believe the preteen when it comes to the sadness is weird, madame. Let's get the weird sadness then. Boss time? I wasn't ready for a boss. Uh-oh. That was resisting? Okay, so it's not a scissor type. So I need paper. Who was my paper one? No, she has a paper move. But I also kind of need her to heal. Thanks, Bonnie. Bonnie missed! Oh no! No, I need paper. Next CPC t-shirt design, woe or woe on the front. But the answer, see the issue there is that there is a correct answer and it's mine. That's the crisis. WHOA and I'll accept no other options. It's kind of the issue is where we find ourselves. Winner, winner. Breathing in and out, 1500 EXP. That was a little mini boss. Sadness left something behind when it dissolved. You got a star crest. You put the star crest in your pocket. A crest! Feels weird too, like the tier we passed earlier. Okay. Maybe this crest can help us clear the way. It's just a crack in the wall. Hole in the wall? Hole doesn't really bring anywhere. I don't believe you. I don't actually believe you. I think it might actually lead somewhere. I don't want to fight this guy again. Can I run? I wonder how lucky can you, like, escape? You can. I guess. I am definitely not looking around me, and I'm admiring the view instead, so tell me if I am about to run into something gorgeous. Whoa, 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 whoa! You don't know what the floating water does, but it feels dangerous. You keep Isabel from running into them. Huh? Huh? Oh, what? What is it? Is it the water? Should I not touch the weird floating water? We've seen it in the previous hallway, didn't we? I wonder what it is. Oh, wait, I heard about those. The villagers in Dormont call them tears, and if you touch them, you get frozen in time. Wait, so I almost died? Maybe you should pay more attention, distracted one. I'm keeping my eyes open for all threats except the ones in front of me. We should be more careful. We wouldn't want to touch those. And also, I also heard that being frozen makes you go to sleep and gives you super good dreams. Oh. Did you hear this from the people in Dormont too? A nice lady told me that when she heard my sister got frozen. Oh. I know it's not true. I'm not stupid. Just, it would be nice if that was true. So you should touch the weird frozen water and be frozen and let me know how it goes. Pass. Well, we might still need to go this way, so we should look around and find if there's a way to make those disappear. You do have this crest. Okay, you do have this crest. That's all it tells me, huh? All right, that's fine. No! I tried so hard. I don't want to fight anymore. I gotta go save because it's 12:30. Boink, 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 boink. Let's go. No! I tried so hard! Ah! All right, that's fine. Okay. So the top one is scissors. I am also scissors, so it doesn't make sense for me to do anything. I'm gonna speed everybody up. All right, she is paper. Oh, I can't attack just one? Let's see. The lower one has less, so let's do paper again. Uh-oh, I didn't attack both? Oh no! I didn't know that was an option. Oh man, it's 12:31, we gotta go! Oh, I gotta chase him again. Woo. Saved. All right, so that's where we're gonna wrap up that one. Very fun, super into it. I wish we could have gotten more out of the story. 30 minutes is not enough, by the way. I know that this is my fault. I'm the one who chose to do 30-minute increments, but I wanted to try to get in as many games as possible, and I think that I made a mistake. I think I shouldn't have done this. I think I should have done much longer demos, and we should have done half as many. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to get into the last one for today. Stray Gods, the musical. That was the other one. So yeah, those were both pretty dope. This next one is going to be pretty different, but we're going to get right on into it and find out what it plays like, how it do. Rhythm and music game. So we'll just see how it all plays out, pans out. We'll probably need the audio backup for this one. It is a Humble game. I love Humble Bundle. I can't help myself. It is made in Unreal. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. New game. Empty. Welcome to the Stray Gods demo from our team across the world. Enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the wonders... Oh, I see. Okay, I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of those names. But yes, absolutely. Cool thing for them to do to honor indigenous peoples. Very cool. Begin the game. Oh wait, content warnings first. Alcohol use, violence, death, PTSD, and themes of suicide. Now you know.
"4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific.
Love the art style.
We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Socks and childhood trauma. Oh, okay. We should try that. It couldn't be worse. You're trying to make me feel
what
better.
You're doing, Freddy. You're just trying to make me feel better.
Let me know if y'all
How
can hear
about
this
making
okay.
us feel better? We sat through this too.
I'm so sorry you all had such a rough time. Freddy has a bad idea. What else is new? Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know
Voice
you've
actor, sorry.
been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You're the best. I guess, is that a romance path? I'm okay.
I'm fine,
I don't know if I need to.
Freddie.
I want to find
I'm
out
really
my
okay.
options first.
Yeah? You don't seem okay.
Well, I guess I just thought this would be easier, you know? How did I even get here?
I know.
I'd like to know that.
It's okay, Grace. I'm right here with you.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They're so quiet.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Really? I do not agree. I'm just waiting on to figure out what it is.
Lost at sea with no sails,
Sounds good.
not a breeze. I am drifting cold water.
I really like the art. It's very pretty.
Star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just
It reminds me of
everything I set upon unravels at my feet?
it reminds me of like classic DC cartoons.
Wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free, like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
She gonna get spooked?
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Calliope.
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope.
Calliope.
You have an amazing voice. I hope
Calliope?
you know that.
Thanks.
I know that
I'm
name
Grace.
for one reason, and that is from Sandman.
Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
So hence the gods part.
All right. Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
She sounds great. Where'd that light come from?
Like a boat
I feel like I should be able to control something right now.
I'm about to rest. You still have your life ahead. I am drifting
Each shot does feel like a comic panel. It really does remind me of DC. DC art for sure.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh, okay, okay. We get to make a decision. I can be charming, kick butt, or clever. I like charming or clever. We're gonna go with clever today.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right.
Okay, so we're in some kind of mystical world
I also know what it
here.
feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
You aren't here to audition, you think?
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out.
Ashley Johnson, it does sound
I
a
was
lot
nearby and your song called to me. I didn't want you to think I was deranged.
I do think this is a super stacked cast. It might be worth
things
looking
have
up.
happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
Stray gods.
You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Be honest.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
Laura Bailey. Yeah, stacked cast.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Love this room. Rahul's in it? That's dope. I didn't know he could sing. I mean, of course he can. Of course he can. Maybe he'll sing in the next...
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
I didn't know where else... I'm so sorry, Grace.
This took a real quick turn. What happened?
What happened? Who did this?
It doesn't matter now. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
Am I getting her power? Wonder how they were able to pull off this cast. Yeah, you'd think. Maybe Humble's put a whole big old budget into this. so I just got Calliope's powers. Whatever they were. You got blood on your hands. I think you got blood in your ear. Oh! Who dat?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Nice.
Who are...
Super fast.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
We need help.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know? She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
The chorus?
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
So it really is like a musical?
They're authorities?
But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Is that like Aries? You got cookies. Cookies for the guests.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait!
I'm gonna touch everything.
Come back!
I'm gonna touch all of them.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
I can't even have a cookie? I would have taken a cookie. You give me a cookie, got you cookie. Yeah. Yeah, eat a cookie. Oh no. The owl is watching. Grab a cookie. Oh! The chorus! I presume. I definitely see someone that looks like they'd be voiced by Troy Baker.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Who are
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
It's
As for who
Hermes.
we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy.
Totally true.
Dressed for the occasion, as
Gotta be.
always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Gods are real?
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we two are just people.
I just want a cookie.
Trying to get by.
And you live
Right,
here?
and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
You expect me to believe this?
You expect me to believe that idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
So I'm a god
Wait,
now.
you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
Hello, Persephone.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
What? What gives you the right?
What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless.
Maybe we should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But... this isn't justice!
Oh, game time. I get to play. I get to do something. What do? No, I don't. It's just a song. Man, I want to play. I want to play a game. I guess it's just a visual novel. It said it was a rhythm game, so I'm counting on rhythm.
This bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know.
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't sung?
Now that the muse is gone,
Now that she's gone,
I'm afraid you'll have to see.
You'll have to see
the chorus is in accord. Justice.
disagree.
Apollo. Apollo's on our
Did
side.
Hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up
Right?
now?
Hi, Troy.
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
Oh, look at that. It's Troy Baker acting as Troy Baker.
What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if
Persephone's
Grace
audio is just a
stole
little too
her
loud.
eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Let me prove myself.
I can prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
We aren't seriously considering
They just
this.
all look so DC to me, I can't handle it.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
How do I do that?
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would.
Is this a detective game now?
You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Will do.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Yes! Right? So now the question is, which one of them murdered? So that's what we're going to have to do. It's a Myrtle game. It's a Myrtle mystery. Well, that's where we're going to wrap it, because that seems like a great place to leave you all on the teaser. I'd be down whenever this game comes out to play it. I think it's fun enough. I'm definitely curious about it, and as we've already noted, the stacked cast is definitely compelling. So, I mean, I'm down. I'm down to learn more about it. I do, I think that it maybe is, I wish there were more of a rhythm element. Maybe they'll include that later. Who could say? Who could say? All right, we're going to raid out. Let me see who's available to raid right now. What they're playing. I cannot even tell what they're playing. Let me pull it up then, because I can't even tell what people are playing. I used to know so many video games, you guys. If anybody has someone to raid out to, let me know. All right, let me pull up a poll. Who do we want to raid? Fortnite, Fork Knife, Minecraft, or New World? All right, 1 minute on the clock. Get your votes in. Which of those three? Who would you rather raid? And with that, we're going to wrap up this stream the way we always do with our 3 things that we believe to be true. But before that, actually, thank you for putting up with this Next Fest all week long. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm going to try and see what we think about doing this on Mondays. We'll be able to have the entire time to actually play through the games. But time will tell if we continue to do this and how often we do it. Maybe we'll do it once or twice a month. Maybe we'll do it every Monday. I'm down for conversations to figure out what to do. So with that, we're going to end this one with our 3 things that we believe to be true about every single one of you out there. Whether you believe in God, don't believe in God, go to church, don't go to church, we still believe. Not demon days. Don't say it. Don't say it. It's not demon days. It is not. That's the whole reason I'm so hesitant. If you want to know what that's in reference to, Discord in the chat. Join our Discord. We have 3 things to be true about every single one of you. Number 1, we believe that God loves you, like really, really loves you. Number 2, we love you. We want community with you. And number 3, we believe that you, yes, you matter. You are a person of sacred worth. The world is a better place. Why? Because you are in it. Folks, with that, we're going to go raid out real quick. We're going to be raiding Eagle Garrett. Eagle Garrett, if you would do me a favor, as is our custom here, we do believe God loves you, we love you, you matter. So if you follow us, you should have gotten a static emote that says you matter. If you subscribe, you should have gotten the animated one. Whenever we raid this community, if you would do me the favor and drop a you matter in the chat, let them know, let the community there know that they do indeed matter to us. With that, folks, until the next time that I see you, whether it be for our nerdy sermon on Sunday, whether it be on Discord right here, right now, or whether it be next Monday for another of our Twitch streams, I look forward to seeing you then. Until next time, bye-bye!